All right.
We're on the air.
Yeah.
Are we on?
We're on. Yeah, watch. She's going to put us on in about 3, 2, and 1. There you go.
Magic.
Limo Talk. It's me. It's 41. It's 41.com. It's just me and Bobby tonight. Richie's in. I told everybody he was in Turks and Caicos. He's in Cabo. But I'm telling everybody Richie's in Turks and Caicos.
Does anybody care? I mean, it could be either one. What's the difference?
So Richie's not here tonight, but we are honored to have some friends from the past coming in tonight. Bobby. We're having Bonnie Scalisi, our friend, comedian Bonnie Scalisi, who's going to be joining us on September 14th. She's going to be hanging out with us tonight. And Billy Geyer is making his way in from Suffolk.
Billy Geyer.
Billy Geyer is coming to hang out.
A lot of traffic on the Parkway going west.
Well,
I don't know why.
Well, he hasn't written me that he's not coming in yet, so I told him around 8:45, 9 o'clock.
So he's waking up now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know what's going on this going west, but the traffic was all backed up. Something serious.
Share the show. Give us a like. Give us a love. You're going to have to go on your phone tonight.
Give us a like.
Can I go on your phone tonight and just talk to the people as they talk to us? Since I'm going to do the music here, you know how much I enjoy that. If anybody texts you, I'll just hand you the phone as the show goes on. But I'd like to use your phone to be able to talk to the people in our audience tonight.
Give a shit.
Who cares about them?
No, not about that. I'm saying I don't give a shit if you use my phone.
Oh,
I'll take that back. That's not what I meant. I meant I don't care.
Oh,
you want to have at it? Go.
All right, so you got to go on Strong On, and you got to.
Fuck that.
Yeah. All right, so give me the vibe at that Citi Field after they lose. But and tell me what you just said off the air. Basically, you said, "Why can't we have a splash too?"
No, we need to make a splash. We need to get a player that's going to have some impact. I'm pushing this team closer to a definite playoff spot. I don't think they're going to finish in first. They're a long way behind the Phillies. Okay, fine. So they're not going to have that. But in Major League Baseball today, all you have to do is qualify for the playoffs. And I think they're in a position where they should try and do everything they can to get there, to make sure that they're there. I mean, they're just as good as the Braves.
Hey.
The Braves might be a little bit deeper. I would have to say they definitely a little bit deeper with proven stars. But we got some players here too. Alonso hit another meaningless home run.
Yeah, but you know what? Alonso's not going anywhere.
I don't want him to. But I don't want him to. I want him to stay. I want him to be here. I just don't want to hear that he wants $30 million a year. Get out of here. He 20, 23. 20.
Nah, he's going to get, I think he's probably going to get 8 years at $30 million a year. Probably about a $240 million contract. Oh, yeah. Look.
You're pretty good at spending Cohen's money.
I'm telling you, look at what
he hasn't put up the numbers that are worthy of that.
Look what the average salary for first baseman.
Dave Kingman's got to be kicking himself in the head.
Yes, Dave Kingman. Is that the greatest?
I mean, he 220 hitter,
That's
35 homers a year, 100 RBIs, and he could be making a fucking killing right now. Meanwhile, he was treated like a leper when he was hitting like that.
He hit the greatest home runs I've ever seen in my life. Moonshots.
He was the one they created that. I don't know if it was, but it was tape measure shots.
Yes,
and
they go out of the stadium. Some stadiums. That's how good he was.
Tape measure shots.
Kong. They called him Kong, right?
King
Kong.
Or Bob Murphy would call him Sky King.
That's right,
Sky King. He wanted to push that nickname because Kingman himself, I don't think, liked to be called King Kong.
No, he didn't.
So Murphy comes up with. He goes, I got to come up with a new nickname for him. He's probably sat up at night one night drinking his scotch, and he was like, Sky hits the ball deep in the sky, Sky King, and he came up with that.
Hey, how much do you think he'd make right now? First baseman, 35 to 45 home runs, 200 strikeouts.
He would definitely be making $25 million plus.
Correct.
Right now,
easy. As a DH.
And people would be, why can't we have a guy like King?
Yes. Just because they want the home runs.
Rob Deere. I mean, who is it? Gorman Thomas. Guys who just hit home runs and never really hit much. Look at the guy in the Phillies.
Schwarber.
He
He just hit another one tonight.
Was he hitting 190?
Yeah, and he just got 22 home runs, and now how much he's making a year? $30 million.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying hello to you. Greg DiFilippo, Bonnie Scalisi. What's up, boys, from Greg DiFilippo. Ann Rotney, great evening. Good evening, Limo Talk. Ann, I was going to mention you at the beginning and tell you to shake your ass on your deck in Taft, California when I put Shake Sonora on, but Bobby got me a little bit. I forgot about it. But the next song that comes on that you like, please dance for us there, Ann Rotney. Please share the show. Give us a like. Anyway, Bonnie. All right, Bonnie, we'll call you in a little bit. All right. So, Kamala, did you see the thing I sent you?
Yeah, I saw that. And don't be fooled by what the media is putting out.
Bonnie said the same thing,
All right,
too.
come on. It's just nonsense. They want you to believe that people are coming out of the woodwork to support Kamala Harris. They're not. They're not. They do like that it's a big far cry from brain-dead Joe Biden, but she's not any better. She's not any more. She's not any smarter. She's not any more well-versed on the issues. She doesn't know shit.
Well,
and she's a total lefty. I mean, you don't get more extreme than she does as somebody who's just a total liberal. We can't have that. We can't.
I want to see Bonnie Scalisi going on Nancy Rizzuti and the other Rizzuti Gagoots one night to talk politics. There'll be like a brawl here with women. Because she's like left. Nancy Rizzuti's like huge left, and Bonnie's conservative right.
I mean, what is left? What is left all about? Left is all about open borders, give everybody everything they need, whether they work for it or not. I mean, what does left stand for? I want to know one thing. I'm dying for one person to do this for me because I can get rattled off a laundry list of stuff that I like about the Republican side. I want somebody to tell me what's dear to their heart as a Democrat. What does the Democratic Party stand for that's dear to your heart, that makes you feel like, I need this. I need this for our country.
Greg DiFilippo said Monica Lewinsky just came out and endorsed the Republicans. She said Democrats left a bad taste in her mouth.
I'll smoke to that.
Ann Farrell Guth, who listens to us. Guth, I'm sorry, Ann. I got to just call you AFG from now on. She said, hello, guys. Hey, Ann, thank you for listening to us. I appreciate it. Share the show. Give us a like. Give us a love. I just don't understand. She got 170,000.
You keep throwing out these numbers. They're bullshit. First of all, there was $90 million that was in a war chest that was waiting from Joe Biden.
That's what Bonnie said.
Right? And they weren't going to release it. They were going to release it when they thought he was a viable candidate. But then when they released, they said, you know what? He'll never win. And he's gone. He's shot. So we're going to force the Democratic Party to make a move. So what they did was all these people, these big donors, held back their money and said, we won't release this money to you until you switch candidates. Sorry, we're pressuring you. Yes, we are. So all this money would have been normally pledged to them, would have ordinarily been money that was donated to the Democratic Party for the election, but they were holding it back because they wanted to force a change. They got the change. They had to release the money. They had to say, all right, well, we'll have to do it. I think they were hoping for somebody better than her. But the point is, American people are just so fucking stupid that they like her.
Dude, you were so right about everything. We had that conversation outside that day. And
wait. I got to backtrack. American people. No, these Democrats are so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I said American.
Don't get us. Yeah, please, please. All right, don't get us. We're trying to do have everybody liking us. But you were correct, man. You said, Aunt, watch. They're going to kick him out. Watch. They're going to bring her in.
They had to.
Watch. It's just.
Also, the money would never have been released to them had it not been her, because it was pledged to the Biden-Harris campaign. So the Biden-Harris campaign, she's still half of that, and they still can legally give her the money. If she had left and they brought in, so let's say Gavin Newsom or some other lunatic like that, if they brought, then it'd be all fresh start, and those people would have to get their money back. Yes, they might repledge it, but they would have had to get their money back. So there's nothing major here, like, oh my God, they're coming out of the woodworks to support this candidate that they're so enthralled with her. They're so excited about her. They're not. Women, it kills me, sorry, Bonnie, but women are just actually saying to each other, we have to vote for her just because she's a woman.
Okay, so that's
Come
what I
on.
just wrote here. It seems like that movement is like if you're a woman now because Hillary didn't make it in 2016. It's like Bonnie. I can't look at you. Come over. Come hang out with us. Come sit with
That
Inns.
was my leanings.
No. She's gonna sit over here.
All right.
She's gonna sit over here. She's not gonna sit next to you.
No, I don't.
Don't slip, Bonnie.
I just
Don't
got
slip.
comfortable.
Don't
But-
slip. She got high
but the-
heels. Bonnie, you need sweatpants everywhere. You need a. She's all decked out like she's going.
This is my outfit.
I know it's your
Hi,
outfit.
guys.
All right. Say,
Hey, how you doing?
you see Bobby?
You see,
Hello.
Bobby? Look at Bobby. Wave at
I,
Bobby.
I don't know what
Wave,
the camera
Bobby.
is.
There is no camera. Just
There you
stare
go.
over
The
there.
way you,
God.
the way
Just
you're
wave.
looking.
Yeah, we don't really look.
Oh, I look awful.
So tell them what you said before about the chest and everything else, about the war chest and the women movement and everything else. How you felt about the whole
The
situation?
war chest?
Yeah, well, the money that they had before.
Oh, I agree with Bobby. But one thing is, I think, as you said, not all women are stupid. I think the Democratic women are stupid,
That's
and
what
they'll
I'm
vote
saying.
for her. Exactly your point. Yeah, and
They're,
that
they're just sitting here going,
because it's all
"You know, We have
identity.
to band together and got to get a woman elected. Let me tell you something, folks. What you really got to do is get somebody who's on the same page as you and believes in the things that you believe and stands for what you believe is best for this country, not just based on ethnicity, gender, whatever. You can't. That's the worst way to vote. That's like me voting for every Italian guy out there.
Exactly.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
I want you a little closer.
I never voted for the
Closer,
Cuomos.
closer.
What? You never won?
I
You never voted for a Cuomo.
I never voted for any of those people, like, on the other side. So, I don't know.
What do you think is? What do you
Yeah,
act like? It's
I'm not used to the microphone, but yeah, I'm very. What's the word when you're upset? Discouraged,
Pissed.
at at the way half of the country is acting, and I say stuff on my page,
you get kicked off all the time,
my
don't you?
Facebook page. I get censored.
Here, I'm gonna give you a hint.
They
I'm gonna,
used
I'm
to-
gonna,
they
gi- I'm
used
gonna
to
show you a
kick
hint.
me off.
Don't even look. They'll look at you
Don't.
from the side. Don't even look. Look at me. And
Okay, yeah,
All right, forget about that. They'll see your side profile. They'll like it.
Okay, okay.
All right, trust me. We got it down. He likes to be looked at. I don't even look at it.
Yeah,
ever.
it's unnerving me.
It is. Yeah, it's very unnerving.
Once I get used to it, I'll
No,
probably
it's,
be okay.
it's horrible, the sideways.
And once you find out how many people were watching, it'll be even more unnerving.
No, so I don't like when people come on my Facebook page and try to educate me because I have a different viewpoint from them, and I've been very good about scrolling by and not going on other people's Facebook pages
I don't. You see, I don't do that. With
because
some-
it never ends well. It always ends up with a fight and people, calling you names, and it's all it's. But I have this thing where don't come on my page.
That's me.
That's the whole
I
thing.
just did this whole thing on that.
Yeah, and
I was
somebody
like, don't come shitting on my page.
Somebody,
I said, I put something out because I like it. I put it out there. It's like me saying, it's almost the same as me saying, listen, my team just won 3 games in a row. We have the best team. Somebody goes, your team sucks.
yeah,
Your team blows. I saw your picture. He's horrible. And his father's a drunk. I mean, what? What are you doing? I'm putting out there what I like about Trump. Now, Trump just got shot at 2 weeks ago. Okay, he got shot at. So I put out there.
And you barely talk, and nobody's talking about it at all. You know
Well,
that
they spent a solid week on it.
they
but-
spent a solid a week. They
and that
went-
was good for the mainstream media.
Yeah, I thought they were going to ignore it completely.
You-
I thought they actually spent a lot of time on it, but and it's still going because they're still trying to investigate what happened with the Secret Service, which was another farce. But the thing is, right after that, a week later, Biden dropped out. So, that's a big story too. So they're covering that. And but the whole thing is, I put something on my page or I put something on Facebook because I like it. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. It's my page. I don't go to your page and shit all over you. I only hear from there's like a couple of people, one guy from work, another guy. I'm like, I never hear from him from anything except when I post about Trump. Well, he's a criminal. He's this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if he's a. What do you think he's a criminal?
There are so
think
many people that honestly have Trump derangement
They
syndrome.
do. It is Trump derangement syndrome.
They can't
What is
stand
Trump
him.
derangement syndrome?
People get triggered by the fact that
Like
you like Trump.
they're really afraid of him And what's funny is he was our president for 4 years. So
And he didn't do
And
a
he
bad.
did- he did a great job.
He didn't do a bad job.
all the things that they said were going to happen under him are happening now under the current administration. And even
they
though
don't
there are
admit
these,
that.
you live through it, they still have this
Everything was
crazy
great when Trump was-
anxiety.
Everything under Trump
About
I thought was
him.
going great. I thought it was going great. And the Trump derangement syndrome really comes down to people being they have such deep
Brandon, stop
hatred.
that. Sorry.
They have such deep hatred for a guy who's like a conservative like that they make up lies too. Like this Project 2025.
Oh my God, they're going on and on
They're going
about
on-
it.
What is? Okay.
It's like a whole it's like a whole
Thank you.
it's groundwork for a whole plan that somebody drew up about what the future should be starting in 2025. Trump never came up with it. Trump never endorsed it. Trump never even spoke about it. But they're going, that's what he's pushing. That's his agenda. It's not. It's not his agenda. It's not. It's not J.D.
Hey.
Vance's either.
Look at this guy. Go sit over there. I'll call you up. Oh my God. He did just wake up. Look at you.
There you
Billy.
go.
It's so great. The famous Billy Guy coming to hang out with us. Give me a minute, Billy. 2 seconds.
So it's just to me. I looked at the 4-year job that he did and the message he puts out there, and that's what I stand for. All right, close the border.
And as a Jewish person,
They hate you right now.
it basically
sorry,
a vote for the left is a vote for the extermination of the Jewish people. That's what
is.
you're voting for.
And
And
yet-
there's still Democratic Jews that I know who come on my page and laugh at my stuff and try to argue with me, and I'm
They
like,
don't get it.
why don't you actually see what's happening? That Trump just recently, 11 children were murdered. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Trump talks about it. The first thing he says at his rally, Kamala Harris's husband, who's Jewish, didn't even say anything about it. He talked about, oh, it's a lovely turnout here for Kamala's whatever. It's like, look at anything. Trump supports getting rid of all of the Hamas protesters. He said he's going to defund the colleges that let them march on the campuses. Biden did nothing and let it grow. So,
No, he was all. Believe me, he's all for it.
oh yeah,
He was all for it.
that whole
He'll quiet.
movement.
He'll intermittently denounce
infuriating.
it and act like he cares, but he didn't care. I think he enjoyed it. I really do. He enjoyed the demonstrations on the campuses and the anti-Jewish and anti-Israel stuff that was going on. They love it. And
that
what kills
party
me-
loves it. Biden, I don't think knows what's going
what
on.
Kills, no, I'm just saying his constituents.
Right.
But the thing is, and this blows my mind. I've never seen people that are such sheep that they are supporting the exact people that want them eliminated.
100%.
I mean, what kind of moron are you?
There's a meme with all these like blank faces, and then above it, the meme it goes, "We love Kamala now." Like they have no thought process. This is what they're told to do. Okay, Biden was, she's the one that said he's so competent. You don't see him behind closed doors. I do. So you're taking
Said
her
it like
word,
2 weeks ago.
right? So then now all of a sudden you're gonna believe the other things that she says. She's also just listening to whoever is telling her what to do. She doesn't know what she's doing.
I think we got Obama behind this.
I agree.
For fair share.
100%.
I think Kamala is my new puppet.
Billy's like, oh no, they're talking about politics.
What do you
Please
think?
no.
Let's call you in. Come on, Guy. Come hang out with us. I got donuts here for you, Guy. Bobby.
Special for me.
Donuts. How you
Yes.
doing, Bill? Oh, yeah.
Hi, Bill. How are you, baby?
Hello,
Hey.
Bonnie.
Billy.
What a treat.
Yeah,
Didn't know
Bob.
Bonnie was going to be here.
Yeah,
Yes. I tried to let you know I was having two
I thought it
instead
was
of.
just going to be Pasty Richie. Or,
No. You want to use the headphones? They're right there.
all right, where's Richie?
Richie's in Turks and Caicos.
Where?
Richie's in Cabo.
Oh.
Richie's in Cabo.
Oh, he's
Oh,
Normally you
nice.
have the hat.
He's on vacation. Yeah, I know. This is summertime, Bill.
Look at you, Bill, with
Yeah,
your
without
hair.
the hat.
You look good. I like the hair and
Yeah.
everything else.
It's a good look.
It is a
I
good look.
appreciate it,
I saw
yeah.
your picture the other day. All right, folks.
I feel a little naked, without the hat, but
These two folks, these lovely folks here, Bonnie Scalisi and Billy Guy, are our fellow comedians.
I love
friends,
Billy.
Friends of
I love you
ours,
too, Bonnie.
friends of ours from the beginning when we were
Oh,
at
yeah.
Govs Radio. So it's been about 10 years now.
Hell
so
yeah, it's
hell
been a long
It's been a
time.
fucking long time.
It can't be 10 years because I haven't been doing comedy for 10 years.
Well, when did you start? We
I
started in
started,
2016.
She
Five
started
and a
being
half
funny
years
about
ago.
5 minutes ago.
5.5 years ago.
Okay, so
Oh, so you were doing comedy before me.
When
That's
did
how
you
you
start?
Okay, that's why.
2013.
and when did you were started with Dan, and I pulled you off of Dan.
Yes, I
right?
started with Romano.
Romano.
I
right?
was the co-host of
you
the
got
very
paid.
prominent
You got paid.
#1 dirty.
Everybody
Rated R.
gets paid on my
Pizza
show.
Man.
Yeah.
On my
We,
show.
we had strippers on our first show.
Yeah,
that
I
Jim
remember
Ray
with
and I
Jim
I
Ray.
fought
think we
about.
followed that one.
We fought about that and almost lost our friendship
Well,
over
because
it.
Jim Ray is a little bit dirty. He was going through a hard time with his marriage.
Right.
and he
I
wanted to-
told him
wanted
to
to let it
divorce
out.
his
He wanted to
wife,
let it out.
right? And she ended up asking him for a divorce. Isn't that ironic
that
how things
coming.
goes?
I saw that coming too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw his
So-
comedy routine was my routine, except opposite. I was bashing my husband all through my routine. He was bashing his wife.
Bashing his wife.
And that's why we were doing comedy, because we were really not happy in
Not
our
happy
lives.
in your marriages.
And that's what a lot of times you instead of going to a therapist like you're supposed to, you go behind a mic stand.
Yeah, you go to an open mic or a comedy
know-
show,
Oh yeah.
yell it out to the world.
Now we know why we.
Also, why do they
100%.
have you over here in the corner? There's so many other nice. Like, look
Oh,
at this.
no.
The studio over there is way nicer. What are they doing to you over
Here's
here?
my answer to
Don't
that.
get me started
Don't
because
get him
I
started.
thought this.
Here's
I
the-
do this.
Look at that
We've
over
been-
there.
all right, time
That's
out.
beautiful.
Time
They
out.
got you
I'm
over
going to tell
here
you
in
the truth.
corner, like you're
He
on
can-
punishment.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's the deal.
Kitty table.
He doesn't. It doesn't. To rent or whatever I have to do here, he keeps it really reasonable. But we are his #1 show here for the last couple of years.
Right.
Pretty damn fucking popular.
That should draw a little respect.
That's what he. Yeah. So we come over here. He sits us. We were over there. He moves us over here.
Yeah.
He never moves us over in the middle at all. That's only for special occasions, like the pay-per-view that we're doing on September 14th, which
okay.
I'm pissed off at you, and that's why you're here tonight. That you're not doing that show that night.
Yeah, because I have something.
Well, because you lied
You
to
know
me.
what? Let me just give an
Go ahead,
analogy
go back.
about this whole thing. At a baseball game or a hockey game or
Yes.
something like that.
He moved people.
When the place is empty, even though they didn't pay the big money, you move people down just because they were nice enough to come
Yeah.
and no one else did.
That's like comedy shows.
We just still get stuck in the corner, even though there's no one else here. There's nobody here.
No.
It's cricket Sunday night, right?
And it's popular because the DNA show before us does very well.
And
They're
I'm
all over
sitting
the. It's a,
DNA show.
yeah, it's an R&B. It's an R&B.
I'm
show.
sitting here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting here turned sideways at a dinette set.
Yeah.
We're getting a new setup.
And what
soon.
happened to the music?
There's music.
Oh, I didn't
I got.
hear anything.
I haven't been playing it that loud because YouTube. We're popular enough that YouTube has been kicking us off. So
'cause
I'll
the
get to
music.
110
Oh, okay.
views one week, and the next week I'll be at 8, and then they'll
gotcha.
kick me off.
I'm at the Terryville Fire Department on September.
But here's
14th,
what you
so-
told me,
He
okay?
probably got it mixed
you
up.
told me you were at the Terryville Fire Department.
Yeah.
Then you sent me a
I don't
text that
remember
you're
my
at some kind
shows.
of brewery.
He's probably at a brewery.
That
the
you're at a
next- he
brewery.
Probably got it
But I was
mixed
probably
up.
at a brewery somewhere else.
He
or
does a lot
another
of shows. He
time.
gets them mixed
Mike
up.
Nicoli is probably not going to perform on September 14th because he hasn't been on the stage in over 6 months. He's been producing shows, but he hasn't been doing comedy.
Right.
You're coming in.
Okay.
You better show up that night. I don't give a fuck what you do. You better show up because I will trash you for 6 months after that on the air.
But if
Okay.
he gave his word to a fire
He can
department,
go to the. Said he
can't
can. Are you
be in two
are you
places
are
at
you
the same
are you
time.
hosting that show?
No.
Are you the feature at that show?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, who is in that show? You can promote it.
I think Mike Keegan's on it.
He's decent.
Butera.
Decent.
I think Eric Haft is on it.
He's decent.
Mike, I think it was Mike Hegan. He cracked me up. I'm looking at one of his things, and this is, everybody died that one day,
Yes.
and one of them was Richard Simmons, and he writes, Richard Simmons, rest in penis.
Yeah.
That was hysterical.
Yeah, he's so good. especially on
Keegan's
the
good,
social
huh?
media.
I haven't seen him that much, but I know that he's been performing for there for a long time. So I'm
Oh,
glad.
yeah. He's been
All
doing
right.
it longer than me.
All right, so here's what you do. That night, ask them to put you on first or second and shoot over here. Trust me, you're going to have a great time here that night. We're doing a pay-per-view. It's for this lady right here.
Okay.
It's for Vicky Vasquez, the Memorial Scholarship Fund.
Okay.
She was a Daler. You want
was
to
a
read
what?
it? She was a Daler.
Don't tell him about it. Just make him read it.
Yeah.
Why don't we just explain it to people right now?
All right. She was a Daler. She's very close with the former president of Farmingdale Baseball. Richie
Okay.
Z is now the president of Farmingdale Baseball.
Right.
So we're trying to get back a little bit.
What happened to her? Did she pass away? Or
She
she's
passed
still-
away.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
she's
Sorry to
passed
hear
away.
that.
So now they have a scholarship fund at Farmingdale High School set up for a student that does really well and everything else, and we're trying to collect as much money as possible. My goal is about $2,500. And there's a baseball team that Richie's friend John Poolhouse is coaching. They usually do $1,500. So we're trying to get to like $4,000 or $5,000 for the scholarship in Farmingdale.
What time is the show?
The
here?
show's going to probably start
here,
around
right?
8. It's here.
Okay.
It's going to
Bill
start.
is punching it into
It's going
his phone.
to start at 8 o'clock. I think we're probably going to go till 10:30 because it's a pay-per-view. Bobby's allowing us to have fun with the whole thing. And then he's going to splice it, cut it up, and we're going to put a pay-per-view out that's $2.99 per pay-per-view, and all the money is going to this fund. We've already raised $650 without even
That was one donor.
So it doesn't matter.
4 donors. You
kidding.
bastard.
It was Graz.
It doesn't matter what time I get here, right? Just before 10:30, obviously.
The money we make that night is what it's all about.
Yes, I want you to come.
Okay. And how far is Terryville from here? I don't even know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, where's Terryville?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
Suffolk
never,
County is
honestly,
like,
never heard of it.
It's
Oh,
in
is that-
Suffolk
is that
County.
upstate?
I grew up on Long
Oh,
Island.
come on,
Like-
give me the goddamn thing,
Terryville.
please. Let me see
Hold on.
your banner.
Hold on.
Where
let
the
me
hell
see.
is it? Terryville
The
Fire
Terry-
Department.
The Terryville Fire Department. I'm going to put it in
You
right
all right?
now. All right.
Awesome.
From here, it's 43 minutes away.
Oh my
Okay.
It's in
God.
Selden.
Okay.
Selden, nothing good is in Selden.
Nothing,
Except for the
no.
Terryville Fire Department.
Well, we'll make
Selden.
it happen.
I've been to Selden. And
You've seldom been to Selden.
I'd like to say, you just took the joke. I was going to say, from now on, I will sell.
my boyfriend always says
I
that
will
I
seldom
interrupt
be
the
in
punchline.
Selden.
That's my thing.
Oh wait, here everybody's actually chiming in. Terryville is near Port Jefferson. Richie Ivoroni says hello to everybody.
No, but nobody chimed in about what's dear to their heart about it being a Democrat. I want to know.
Well, hold on. All right, Felix Vestuccia said hello. Greg DiFilippo, you look calm. No, nobody really say anything about that.
Do
no.
people really tune into Limo Talk for political advice? You think?
I think they
You
should.
think they should?
I think that people talk. Look,
They don't want to get involved with the discussion.
yeah, I think people tune into Limo Talk to see if Bobby and I are going to fight. We're going to entertain people.
Right.
We're going to do jokes. We're going to promote the shit out of people and listen to some music and hang out. We do all right.
No, you do
2
all
weeks ago, we reached over 4,500 people on Facebook.
Sweet.
Sweet, right? Greg
Very
DiFilippo puts us out in all these different countries.
I think we have a base of people here who kind of are like-minded.
Yes.
And I want to dissuade anyone who's not. So I need to say it a little bit every week, so that if they thought about just leaving it set where it is, that they just move on. Because I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of the liberal bullshit in this country. Sorry. That's it. My last comment on it.
Damn libs.
Libtards.
What do you feel about the whole situation?
I'm not really a political dude, so
I know you're not.
I just, whatever.
Do you think's winning this thing?
I mean, probably Mr. Trump, right? If he's still running, right? Or what's the
I
deal?
hope so.
He's running. He's against Kamala. Gonna run against
He seems
Kamala.
to be the popular one,
He's popular.
Popular.
So popular, they're firing bullets at me.
I know.
My ears getting blasted off right on the show.
They didn't even talk about him getting shot out for. It's
They
like
first
over
said
now.
he fell.
No, at first they said it was some like a
Shrapnel.
No,
right,
that was the other
that was
day.
CNN.
Shrapnel. This
So-
guy
that was
Ray.
no, a piece of like the booth that got blast and got to his ear.
Yeah.
They had to have
Oh,
the
that's
FBI.
what-
That's what
cut
they
the
said
ear?
at first.
The FBI
CNN.
just confirmed that he got hit.
Oh,
with
yeah,
either,
he-
with, either a,
listen,
with either a
You-
bullet or
the fucked
shrapnel.
up thing is they have the picture of the stream of the bullet going past his head.
Yeah.
They actually do. So dispute that, And plus, the guy behind him got killed. And you want to say that that somebody's so good, we're going to put him 150 yards away, and we're going to make him just graze his ear because we're setting this whole thing up.
Yeah, they're
But we'll
saying
kill the
it's
guy
staged.
behind. Oh,
That's
because they're mentally ill people.
absolutely.
They're saying the
mentally-
bullet that hit Trump killed Biden. Richard Ivoroni.
Yeah, that's the best line of it all.
That's good, Richard.
So you don't think it's staged or anything like that?
Absolutely
right?
not. No.
It was
Billy, he called this
that was-
my hand to God.
Uh,
We sat outside one night, smoked a little bit.
Yeah.
It was Bobby and
Drugs?
No, yeah, we did it.
We're smoking those drugs.
It was Bobby Lacera,
Yeah.
the owner of Strong Island TV.
Sure. Yeah.
It wasn't intern Vinny, who I didn't even introduce tonight, but we have an intern now. He's in the back, intern Vinny.
I'd like to meet him.
He'll come out and say hello. He'll know. He likes us. We're his favorite
Busy
show.
interning right now.
Yeah, we're his favorite show. It was me,
Pizza tonight? No.
No, we got donuts.
Hey, who got the donuts?
Bonnie.
Oh, thanks, Bonnie.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Did you buy any Boston creams?
I told them mix it up.
creams.
I said put.
Oh, you put it in their hands? They
I
give away all the
did.
shit they don't want.
Oh no.
Open it up. I don't even know what we have.
No, I'll tell you what. Open this box.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is there
nobody
anything good in there?
Nobody buys any of these, and there's a bite taken
There's
out
a
of
bite
one.
taken out of that one.
Oh,
Was that
no.
from
Is that
some?
your son?
Was that you?
No. I
Well, I'm gonna have a glazed, even though there's a bite taken out of one.
What's that? You think?
That's fucked
I
up
have
looking.
no
That-
idea.
no,
That's like they had a lot of leftover shit and just threw it on one
No,
donut.
that's the crumb cake one. That's good.
It's
That's a good one.
chocolate.
Take that, Billy.
I'm
You'll
gonna
like
take
that.
this.
Don't make a mess, Billy.
I think
It's a
gonna be mess.
smorgasbord of donuts.
Yeah, the one I don't know what happened there.
Somebody bit out of that.
Hold on, I'll get you a napkin.
That's like a jelly, whatever.
That's like a rat biting out of the donuts.
Oh,
I,
yeah,
I was
that's
at the
good.
drive-thru. I didn't even want to get out of my car. I was being lazy.
You know, drive-throughs are
It's
to
so
me
easier.
are essential.
I
You know?
love drive-thrus.
I miss a lot of the Dunkin' Donuts used to have drive-through coffees, and drive-through windows, and there are a lot of them near me because I like to get in my drive-through coffee. I don't want to get out and get in your fucking place and look at your little cheap-ass tip cup. I
Yeah.
don't.
You saw.
Oh, my friend Jennifer
know.
is watching.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Wait a minute. This is what Bonnie does during her show. So Bonnie will be talking about a subject. She'll go, "Oh, Jennifer Lentini's watching."
What the
I
fuck?
interrupt people.
You do the same thing.
No, I interrupt.
This has been a weekly argument.
He's the male version of me.
My God, he does it all show long.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a story. I'm like doing he goes, "Oh, hey, Jimmy from I'm like, well, shut the fuck up. I'm doing the thing here."
Jennifer, do I have donut in my beard? I think I might.
All right.
Jennifer said
Everybody's
she's
just watching
watching.
me.
LOL.
My question was, what do you think is going to happen?
With?
The political situation.
Oh, I don't know, man.
He just said he's not interested.
Yeah, I'm not a
You're not
political
interested at all?
dude. Not really. I think.
And a lot of people, I'm retired, so I could say my opinion because it doesn't matter. But a lot of people who have jobs, especially if their employers find out, they could be fired or they could be
Fired for doing what?
for voicing an opinion.
Right, and I have a lot of endorsements.
Endorsements.
And things like
know,
that.
Well, all right, let's-
Or
I wanna-
comedy, you might
Let's
not be
look at what
offered.
just happened
Sadly,
with
I can't put out my my political opinion.
and you don't even give a fuck. A guy who doesn't care.
That's his
This guy-
opinion.
A
I
guy
don't
who
care.
doesn't care is not getting in trouble.
I think they should abolish all government. How about that?
I'm for that.
Right?
Less government, more individual freedom.
No money. We go back to the barter system.
Oh, my friend, my Joey and Pellizzeri used to talk
Oh, you
about
used to talk about that all.
all the time. Barter. He goes, why? He goes, I'm in this business. I'm selling cars. I'm selling furniture. You need a car? What are you doing? I do boilers and I do this. All right, you do my boiler. I'll give you a sofa.
It's a great deal. I love that.
That was Joey. He's like, what's wrong with that? I'd be like, all right.
Watch his face. So a former comedian he used to hang out with on O&A, who's a big Republican, is listening tonight. You guys know him, Paul Bond. Comedian
Yes.
Paul
Oh, hi,
Bond.
Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah,
Like
Paul
You know
Bond.
what? I spoke to somebody about Paul. I forgot who this guy was. I saw him at the fireworks show in Valley Stream, and I told him kind of what Valley Stream did to poor Paul.
Yeah.
When he came to do his roast of the mayor, and somebody else did everything he was going to do
No.
as the MC.
Oh no.
Did it right? So he comes out. He goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do now.
Oh shit.
And the poor guy was trying everything. He's pulling out all the plugs, trying to get some sort of, time, fill his time, because the guy used all the jokes he had.
Paul got a fucking a short stick on O&A after a while. They kind of fucked him after a while. They really didn't promote him as much as they should have, because Paul was just, and still is. I know you're watching Bond. Still is very talented.
I took lessons.
He's one of
from
the
Paul.
best.
I know he's one
Me
of
as
the
well.
best,
I
and he
took
was
his class
great
years
back
ago
then.
as
It was
well.
him. My two favorite back then was him. I liked him, and Jeff Norris. You know who Jeff Norris
Yeah,
is?
I know Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff used to do All in the Family. Used to do Archie all the time. Those two guys, in my opinion, from all the years of O&A, they got a short end of the stick. Those are the two people that I think.
Well,
got a
how
short
they
end.
got short end stick from the O&A show.
Yeah, O&A just didn't promote him and push him and get him in as much as they like. Brewer came in whenever he wanted. Fucking Ferrara came in because he was best friends with Gumia. He came in whenever he wanted. Lewis Black back then came in whenever he wanted.
I like Lewis Black.
I do too. They're all great. Dice would come in. Dice would walk in whenever he wanted, and Jay Moore would walk in whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
And those guys deserve to get treated the same way, and they never were. So it's funny because Paul and I really don't speak, but I liked him and we got along. He's always invited in here if he's ever got promoted or anything. But we don't really our paths don't cross as much as I'd like them to.
I talk to Paul pretty often, so I'll have to talk to him about it. Get him in here. He could have came in tonight.
Yeah, Bond is a good guy. I like Paul.
He's great.
Bond. He's good people. He's a good comedian too.
He said, "I really appreciate it, guys."
And he sang a song. I forgot what song he did, but he did a song that night, and he was imitating other people. And I'm saying to myself, this guy, he came here to
Talented
do
as
the road,
fuck.
right? And they just took all his shit. Like, you know what it was? It was one of these situations where the guy comes and he goes, so I'm going to do this roast. They go, yeah. They go, well, give me some little background on the mayor, so I'll know what to say and what to get on his case about and what. So he goes, okay. So he's writing all his material for it, and then the MC comes on and he does all that material.
That's
Oh
fucked
my
up.
God.
Damn.
And he was like, you see him? He's like, oh.
Have you ever had a situation like that?
No.
No?
Nobody's
You?
ever doing.
No.
Nobody's ever doing your.
Yeah.
Is
No one would ever
my-
do Billy's, and no one would ever do mine
Right.
because they're so specific.
Is your
Like,
act still as raunchy as it always was?
Yes.
It can be, but
I love it.
I sometimes have to play a clean room or something, so I can do 20 minutes, half an hour clean.
I see that she's been playing Governors every once in a blue moon. I don't see you at Govs as much as I'd like
he
you
does.
to.
He just doesn't post about it.
Yeah. There's that.
I saw him.
But
I saw him host a whole show at the brokerage. You didn't say a word about it. I came to your car after. I go, why isn't this on your social media?
that was one of their open mics. Sometimes I get thrown a bone, I fucking-
Dude, you're
I
so-
said if
but
that
the
was
summer-
me, I would have put it
the
all
s-
over my
the
social
summer-
media.
Freaking Baron
Well,
here.
I can tell you this from
the
what Bob-
summer is also kind of slow too. I feel like. With
Oh,
comedy.
and podcasting too, dude. This is
Yeah,
the
'cause
slowest time of the
everybody's
year.
outside.
Yeah.
Everybody's outside. For the numbers that we're doing, it's phenomenal. Even Greg DiFilippo has put us all over the place. Bonnie, Ann Rothi, Mike Bott, all these people share the show
And
for us.
Bruno.
Bruno Capo. Well, Bruno. If Teresa's not here, if Teresa's not here,
I love Bruno.
won't share the show. He'll listen on a replay because he just private messaged me. I think he's at the Train concert tonight, and he's going to
nice.
listen. He's going to listen to it tomorrow.
People have stuff to do in the summer.
Well, Bobby, no, we get a lot of replays. We get a lot of. Linda Dunkel is a fellow Daler is watching right now.
Right now, Linda's watching.
Yeah,
Wow.
Taylor with the
Yeah.
Taylor.
There's a Farmingdale athlete or a Farmingdale somebody that lives in Farmingdale.
Anybody who's driven through Farmingdale
all
is a Daler for that moment.
Oh,
For like those 3 miles, you're a Daler. And you pull out, you're no longer a Daler, the sign says.
If you live in Farmingdale, you're a Daler. Paul Bond says.
I'm a streamer. I live in Valley Stream.
Paul Bond says the guy gave him notes. And then
Right? God, tell us, Paul.
And then he does it, and then he did all
I
the
told
notes.
you, he did it. I was like, how do you do this to this poor guy? They paid him to come and do the roast. That was his thing. So the guy goes, "Not good, I'm doing it."
That's fucked
the
up.
funniest roast, I never go to roast because I don't like them.
Yeah.
I went to Terry McNeely's 50th birthday. Weren't you?
I was on that.
Oh my
yes.
God. I don't normally like when people make fun of other people.
Well, it's
but
coming
this was
September
the-
14th.
This
I
was
hate
the
that,
funniest
too.
show I ever saw.
Well, it's coming.
was-
That's what they're doing
That was a
September
great
14th.
roast.
Part of it is it's a roast against me.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Part of it, it's going to be all of it. Part of it.
We'll have to write some roast jokes.
Well, you just
We'll
sit
get Paul
talking
Bond.
to the mic. I like. Well, we got if Gaia doesn't show up, Paul Bonds.
He'll
Well,
wait,
it's in my calendar. I'm going to be here.
He's pinch hitting.
I like Paul. All right, Paul.
love Paul.
Paul, we're in Massapequa, 20 Broadway. We're here Sunday nights, 9:15 to 11
I
o'clock.
saw Vinny DeSanti today at City Field. He's working.
Tonight we're on early. Go.
And he goes, I think I'll stop in. He goes, maybe he'll stop in. He's probably going to, by the time he gets here, we'll be gone.
Yeah, we started early tonight.
He don't know that.
9:15 to 11 o'clock every Sunday night, and we're the most popular one here. There, Paul Bond.
Yeah, we normally weren't even on yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Paul Bond says Gaia rocks. Bonnie Scalisi not too much. No, I'm kidding. Kathy Davies
He
is
said he'll
watching.
come. Paul said he'll come.
All right, good. So my question to you guys is,
What do you got? What do you got?
Well,
why
you-
are they not talking about this? We got to it before, but we really didn't go into it in depth. Why are they not talking about Trump being shot at?
Because
again?
it makes him look like a hero.
But he gained so.
What do you mean they're not talking about it?
They're
What
really it's kind of died
They're
down.
they're doing everything they can to avoid the story because it makes him look like a fighter, a hero, and a warrior. It really does.
Well, I also, their whole thing is that Trump is going to steal democracy, and yet what has been proven is that they have put all these charges on him that were not
Bogus.
legitimate. So, trying to jail him, that's like going after a political opponent. That is the essence of, stopping
they've
democracy.
weaponized the judicial
just-
system
Correct.
to go after a political opponent.
Correct. So
that's
that's
what they've
so
done.
and then that didn't work. Then they tried to put him in jail. That didn't work. Then they tried to assassinate him, and that didn't work. So they still keep.
That's why Biden had to get out. He's like, "Oh, what do you mean they missed?
I'm next.
What does that mean?
he
missed?
said now it's time to put Trump in the bullseye.
Yeah, he did.
That's exactly his exact
Now, what was
words.
the deal with the kid who shot him?
Somebody, wait. I saw.
what's
Time
the
out.
deal with
I saw a meme
Earth?
today.
Yeah.
Did you see the meme that he had 1.5 million put into offshore accounts?
Yeah,
It could be
where'd that come
total.
from?
It could be total
It's
bullshit.
amazing.
It could
It's
be total
amazing how
bullshit.
stupid somebody. This kid was a pretty bright kid. He was like one of his top students in his school and stuff like that. He was a science student that got awards.
Yeah, but he was a geek too,
and
right?
total geek. So they probably told him, "Listen, you shoot Trump, I'm going to give you a lot of money.
Yeah.
You'll get out of there," and wink, wink, and we'll be set for life. Nobody will ever see you again. Okay, no problem. Guy's probably like, "All right," So they put the money in the account. Did this kid ever? He's so smart. How did he not realize in this situation you're never coming out alive?
Because he's 20 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
know?
why they went for someone like that. Succeed or fail, you're dead. He didn't understand that.
They left that part out.
So it wasn't like this kid was acting alone. You think it was
No, no.
somebody
Absolutely
was
not.
He was funded
put up
and he
to it.
was put up to it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
And I think the Secret Service somehow, I'm not saying
Missed.
all the
Remember,
Secret Service.
when you're trying to secure an area, go every other roof.
And their
don't
excuse was
secure
it was
all the
it was
roofs.
too sloped
It was
of
a
a roof,
slope,
which is
so
insane.
no one will ever break into your house if you have a sloped roof. I mean, what the fuck are we saying?
And
here?
I heard all the people that the cops were in that building. They were hanging out.
It's pretty sad when people on the side watching the event turn around and look and go, "Hey, officer, there's a guy on the roof
Right.
with a rifle."
And the police are not
That's
doing
nuts.
And
anything.
they're like,
No. Drinking a little wine.
Thank
and
you,
and
Braz.
Cheadle, the one who was the CIA, the S.
Can
I
I
keep saying CIA.
Can I smoke this in here? Or is that going to be a
yes.
problem?
The one, the one, the one who was in charge of the Secret Service, Cheadle.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
gone.
She resigned.
I loved when they were grilling her, and she
She
just
did
had
nothing.
She had no emotion on her face. Like the nomination of the potential president was almost assassinated under your watch, and she has no emotion. Oops, at all.
Yeah, like, well, my bad.
She resigned
It's
over
like- it's
pressure,
like,
but,
it's like,
you know what? They
hey.
should have fired her. Don't you think they should have fired her?
Well, Biden don't fire
You're right.
anybody.
No one gets fired in this. You know.
Trump used to
Trump
fire
fires
anybody
everybody.
if they looked
That's
at
why
him
I
wrong.
love him.
If he looked at him wrong, he'd be like, "Hey, you're
You're
fired.
fired.
Right.
You're fired."
I had to work, so we missed that night,
Uh-huh.
and I had to tell
Oh,
you.
that would have been a great night.
Yeah, that would have been a great night. But I have to tell you, just what transpired in the last 2 weeks up until now is just fascinating
It
to me.
really makes us look like a third world country.
He was,
We are-
and he-
we are
what I
right
was
now,
trying to
but
tell you
we have
before.
one more shot.
He called it. We were outside, all of us, and he said, "Watch." And this is 6 months ago. He goes, "Watch what's going to happen." He goes, "He's going to get sick. They're going to push her. They're going to try to push an agenda that there's some kind of COVID part 2, correct?"
Something's coming.
He said something's coming.
Something's coming,
And
and
they're
it
gonna-
hasn't come yet.
And,
That's
and
the
he
second
says
part, yeah.
they're going to do something to Trump. My hand to God,
Right.
Bobby Ins41, Inzarello, 6 months ago, said that.
I also said
Richie
in
Z-
2020 that the Democrats were going to steal the election,
And you were right about that too.
and I said Trump's not winning. He's not winning. As far ahead as he is in every poll, and as many people as you think that 40,000 people showing up at a rally, 6 for Biden. You know, nobody.
Do you remember that?
Right? Nobody showing up.
Nobody's showing
They're going
up.
to steal the election. Watch, and they're going to try it again this year.
Oh, they're going to try, but I think there's going to be such an overwhelming turnout that they can't cheat it out.
Well, that's what somebody. I forgot who it was. One of the-
I'm
put
praying that.
You've been right about everything, too, because you said before I was going to have 2 donuts.
I did say, even though I didn't.
Are you a psychic, Bobby?
No, I don't believe in them.
God, let's not go there.
Touche!
Punch out, Maverick. Punch out.
So,
I
no,
just
as
asked
a matter
about-
of fact, though, I do believe in them. I do.
And you want to know
I do.
something? I have
Wait,
to.
wait, don't say anything. I want to say something. My father passed away a year ago, Friday, and I made a reel and I put "Heaven Is a Place on Earth," that song, on
Belinda
the reel.
Carlisle,
Yes, and
one of the Go-Go's, baby.
and I had to go to my parents' house to drop something off because the house is still in probate. That's a whole nother story. But I'm in the car on my way to my parents' house. It's that same day that he died a year ago, and that song came on the radio.
Oh, wow.
And I just got chills. Like all the hairs went up, and like of the millions of songs, that one came on just random radio, and so I was like, wow, that's like.
Was that on Yacht Rock?
It's a sign.
I think it
On
was,
Yacht
a
Rock?
sign.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hi,
Well,
Teresa
you see,
Condon.
I do believe that there is some sort of some people have some psychic abilities. They do. I just
we
want to see some accuracy with
That's the reason, and that's the reason why a certain someone doesn't really talk to us anymore, because all we really wanted to do is we wanted to see something.
I
Are
love that person.
Are you bouncing out?
No,
yes.
and nobody here doesn't love that person
Yeah,
too.
and that's the truth. And that's the truth, because he loves her and I love her.
I love her, too.
Misunderstandings.
Talking to the mic, please. I don't
no,
even-
it suddenly went out.
Yeah, her mic went out.
Hey, we got.
Did they shut us down?
They want me to be quiet.
No, you're on. Vinny, is she on, Vin?
out there.
I can't hear her.
No, I can't hear. You know what it is? You know what it is? Some outside forces have turned your mic
Oh
off.
my God, maybe it's my father. He's like,
He
That's
did.
so fucked up. That's so funny.
yeah. So
How's it going, man?
can you hear me now? I feel like.
No.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now? Testing.
Hello, hello.
Can I break the mic?
No. Vinny, you hear her?
We're experiencing
Technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Yeah, I could hear everybody.
Bonnie's mic is out. Greg DiFilippo. Wait, I just heard it click on. Talk now.
Can you hear me now?
No.
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 Oh God.
Bonnie just really talked very loud.
All right, so here we do. Cuddle up next to me. Go to my mic for a little bit.
Okay.
All right?
There it is.
I heard
Testing.
That.
That's it. She's
Yep.
on.
She is on.
Okay. Maybe I'll put these on and I can.
You
hear
need
what's
to
going
pull
on.
your
It helps.
plug.
So Felix said, my friend died recently, and the day of his funeral, his profile came up on my TikTok. It was very spooky. So yeah, I think everybody's had like experiences
Definitely.
like that.
100%.
And Greg DiFilippo is saying nope. which I'm not sure what he's talking about.
He's saying
Greg from
because-
Florida.
because honestly, to me, all these people, a lot of people who claim that they it's just a lot of things.
Well, you know about
a
Houdini.
lot of things is coincidence.
You know about Houdini, that Houdini and his wife had an agreement between the two of them, and he gave her a certain code word so that when she went
Bosco.
I
Was it
don't- I
Bosco?
don't- I don't remember which
Bosco.
code word it was, honestly. Bosco. But he gave her this code word, and then when she would go to these seances or whatever, and if she didn't hear the code word, she knew they were bullshit. So she went to all these different places and like found out that a lot of them were not true.
How's that? That
But
can't
I
possibly
actually
be.
I had my own experience. My best friend took me to see this psychic. I don't remember the psychic's name, and the audience was filled.
Shelby May. Shelby May. Kristen Tinsley. No.
Stop! Don't say anything bad about Kristen.
No. They're psychic mediums. I'm giving a little plug.
No, this was a long time ago. This was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I had a friend who had an autistic son, and she had his picture in a frame, an 8x10, and we go up on the
Portrait
stage.
or
She went
landscape?
up on the stage. I didn't.
Was it portrait or landscape?
It was a photo of her son.
She's not going to get to the fucking plug, Claude. She's going to forget. Even Billy's stoned a little bit.
And Billy's like, "This is awesome."
wait.
Great, Bonnie.
So wait, let me finish. So she's
Was it a wood frame or plastic?
she's telling each person different things about themselves. They're in a line. My friend gets up and she's like, she saw the picture of her son and she goes, "Oh, your son is talking to me now. Like he wants you to know that he loves you." And she's like, "My son's not dead. He's autistic." And then this
This is
person,
what I'm talking
and
about.
this person was so pissed at us. We were sitting there in the audience, and she said to us, the four of us, she's like, "Women, you should uncross your legs because you're going to get varicose veins if you keep your legs crossed." I mean, she was just like trying to
ripping
rip
you
us.
apart?
Right.
Is
rip
that
us.
true?
I don't know.
The poor kid he's sitting there going, "Open the lid on the coffin. I'm not dead. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This lady's got me dead and buried." What the fuck? How do you think somebody's dead if you're so special with your little psychic abilities?
Felix Rasuccia said Rosebud was the
Was it
Rosebud was from that movie,
Oh,
right?
that was, yeah.
That we had to watch when we were in high
Rosebud.
school.
What movie's that?
Oh my God, what's the name of the movie?
Oh, that's come on, Bobby.
Oh God.
Oh my God, Bobby, you
With the
remember
sled,
everything.
you know.
Yes, with this in the snow.
Rosebud.
You know, I have.
That was the name of the sled.
I know, but the guy would always.
It was like a classic movie.
Well, you
that
got
we
my
all-
phone. Give me
we
that
all-
fucking thing.
Google it, because it's going to drive me crazy.
We
when
had
I
to
don't
watch The
remember
Miracle
things.
of Life. Did you have to watch The Miracle of Life? Remember that?
Death Be Not Proud.
I didn't have to watch The Miracle of Life.
When they watch
You-
you watch a baby come
Oh
out of a
God,
lady?
no, they didn't do that back in my day.
No.
Your buddy Jeff Bosey says hello. Says good to
Bosey.
see Billy Guy.
What's up there, Bozy?
Bosey still listens to us every once in a blue moon.
That's good. I don't see him that often anymore. I miss him.
A pocket
Oh.
full of Bozy.
Oh my God.
Pocket full of Bozy.
Oh, Rosebud was the code word. Felix, what's the name of the movie?
All right.
Ah, yeah. Did you get a little laughter from
30-second delay. What is it?
Oh, you said that already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Boy, Felix is right. You forget. He's saying on here you forget things.
I do.
What's up with you? Is dementia? What is it?
Yeah, I hope not. I'm at that point where.
No, you're in your
So, Bonnie, have you
40s,
ever
no?
have you ever gone to a psychic?
Actually, that one that I talked about, but I didn't go for a private reading. I was just. In
So
the
you haven't
audience.
gotten a psychic reading from?
Let's move to the subject.
No,
of
I
psychic.
no.
Has she done a psychic reading for you?
Kane.
What?
Citizen Kane.
Oh, Citizen Kane.
Rosebuds from Citizen Kane.
There you go,
Oh,
Citizen
all
Kane.
right.
And I was asking Felix the name of the movie.
I got you.
Brandon, don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Not a Citizen
Is
Kane
that, your,
fan?
is that your son getting? Is that your son getting mad at us?
Yeah,
Is he getting mad at us?
he's getting upset because
Why? We love you.
no, because he's probably bored.
Oh,
Well, that's what we do. We're specialists. We're boredom specialists.
The rest of the audience is acting that way at home as well. They're just bored.
That's nice, Billy. That's not very nice, Bill. I asked Bonnie to come on. She says, I'm going to have my son. I said, I don't care. Bring your son. She goes, he might be making noises. I'm like, make for good radio. In the background, people would be hearing fucking screaming at things.
That's true.
Graz, you suck, and everything else. Who cares?
He starts on good and then he starts off.
He could do the fucking Halloween show. I mean, we could hire him for this.
We could use.
Did he say Halloween show?
How's he doing?
He's doing good. I mean, I'm taking him. He's in camp now.
Talking to that mic. It's
Yeah, really, I don't hear you.
Summer camp.
Camp Anchor,
Camp Anchor. Who runs this camp?
Hempstead, town of Hempstead.
Thank you.
So it's a day camp.
He was asking me. Brandon was asking me something you might know. Are there any Disney things anymore on ice or anything?
Yeah, at UBS.
Oh, at UBS, and it's not at Nassau Coliseum anymore.
No, they do it at UBS now.
I remember watching that as a kid. Disney on Ice.
Oh, dude, it's expensive now. Just the tickets are like $35, but you buy everything else, it's like $100.
They had these kids. They had the kids in the thing with these little lights and stuff. So I go up to one of the fathers. I go, "How much do the lights cost?" He goes, "I thought he was gonna say like $30." He goes, "Fucking $80." I go, "What?"
$80
Each.
for a souvenir?
A little light
No.
that changes colors.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
I don't understand how parents can afford anything now.
I don't know why they buy it.
dude.
Oh, I
Listen
would
to
buy
me.
it.
I've got one out of the house. I've still got 3 more. My daughter's back. I've got a 19, I've got a 17, and a 12. Thank God my business is busy. I got a lot of cash jobs too.
I see you got a nicer car out there.
I got a nicer car out there. I'm trying to upgrade and
You
everything
got a
else.
new car? What'd you get?
Got a Honda Pilot,
Whoa.
but I got it a year ago, so it's already.
Yeah, they actually have seats that recline.
Whoa.
Here we go. So anyway, he makes fun, but it's gotten better. But I got to tell you, it's not easy. It's still hard. It's still hard.
I don't know. Greg
No.
is saying my mic is out again, but
It is.
It is, yeah.
It
Is
is.
your mic out again?
Yep.
I guess so.
It is.
I'm being silenced.
Yeah. Why are you being silenced? All
It's called censorship.
right, come out.
It's
Come
called
sit over
I
here.
censorship.
believe they're censoring you here,
talk into
Bonnie.
this mic.
This is
Come
a
on,
disgrace.
Bobby.
This is a disgrace.
Yeah,
No,
I noticed that too.
She's just a lady with an opinion. She deserves to be heard.
He's not happy. He's not happy.
He's like,
He's
silence
like,
my
He's
mom.
like, you're silencing my mom. What are you doing?
The silence of the mums.
That'll be the new movie coming out.
Silence.
Yeah,
of the
but Felix
mom.
Restucci said a kid's light for $80, Bobby. The economy must be doing good.
Well, that's the whole point, though. People are
No, they putting
complaining.
everything on
They
credit.
complain. Yeah, well, that's another thing. But people complain, but they spend silly money on stupid shit. So I don't know. I mean, you look at. I like when Biden's like, I didn't raise taxes on the middle class. You didn't raise. All right, so inflation is through the fucking roof. It's costing $8 for a loaf of bread now, $4 for a gallon of gas, and you're gonna tell me, oh, but look at me, I didn't raise the taxes recently. It's still the cost of living is through the fucking roof.
I don't walk out of the supermarket less than $175.
You
Go
buy-
to Aldi's.
You buy a box of Cheerios, get some grapes and a fucking carton of milk. You spend $50.
No, wait. Go ahead. How much? What'd you ask? Grapes. So No, well, you're right because grapes is about $9.99. A gallon of milk is $5.69. So that's $15.
I mean, cold cuts are like $20 a pound now.
I just got ham. A pound was $13.99.
It's a joke.
Where was that?
At Stop and Shop the day before they had listeria outbreak and shut every single.
First of all,
Stop
cold
and
cuts are
Shop
bad.
deli. Well, my kids like cold cuts.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
You don't
that
like
I
cold
I
cuts?
didn't. No, I love cold cuts. But they just said on the radio they're like cold cuts. You should like pregnant women should not eat cold cuts. I didn't know that.
Why?
I did not know that. I did not know that
That's all my
Yeah.
mom ate when she was pregnant.
because of
with me.
listeria. You turned out fine.
That turned out all right.
One of my new jokes. Want to hear it? One of
Okay.
my new jokes.
Yes.
Okay.
I told my boyfriend the other day, things are so different now. You know when my mom was pregnant with me that she was a heavy smoker? And he said, I bet she was a heavy drinker too. That's my new joke. Bobby's like, I don't get it.
I do get it. He thinks you're fucked up. But it's a
People
joke.
who know me think that's funny.
Taz, the resident artist, says hello to everybody.
Hello, Taz.
Felix Restucci says Stop and Shop is rated in the top 10 worst grocery stores.
Oh, really?
And Stop
Well,
and
there are
Shop.
only about 7 of them.
And Stop and Shop just closed all their delis 2 days ago for a listeria outbreak. Every single deli was closed.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't even know what
wow.
that means, but it sounds bad.
It's some sort of. It's like getting,
Bacteria.
It's like
Oh,
it's like getting E. coli.
That's bad. You don't want your cold cuts
The
with E.
wine
coli.
gets you. Did
No.
the wine get to you? The horizon, like, are you gonna be able to drive home?
I will.
Are you sure?
You go home. You
it's
you,
just a
you
little
eat some
hot in
cold
here.
cuts. You go home and wax the bowl. You know.
You're a little hot. You all right? You having
Is it all the talk of cold cuts?
It-
You know, it
the
gets me
cold-
a little.
The cold
Body's
cuts
getting
are getting
flushed.
Do,
to
do
me.
we anybody eat liverwurst?
Yeah,
I do.
I do.
I can't eat that
Ugh,
shit.
I don't like
It
that.
tastes
It was-
nice, but it's fucking horrible
My
later.
mom always had it in the house. My grandma
Do you
always
peel
ate
that
it.
little shit off the end?
Yeah.
It's like you got to peel it off.
Yeah,
Little
it's pretty
paper.
gross.
It's like
gross.
dental floss
What
included.
about livers and onions? Did
Head
you have to eat that
cheese.
as a
Head
kid?
cheese.
the worst.
Yeah.
I used to work in a lot of delis, so.
But
I
the
know
thing
all
is,
about
with
the
the
cold
liverwurst,
cuts.
I didn't like anything like that I had to peel shit off of, like date
Right.
nut. Remember date nut? You fucking buy date nut, you had to peel the cardboard off the edge of the
Right.
I
bread.
don't remember date nut.
They don't make it. I don't even think they sell it anymore. My mother used to go, let's have some nice date nut and cream cheese. Date nut and cream cheese. You take the cream cheese, put it, it tasted delicious.
Ooh,
But-
I like cream cheese.
Yeah, me too. Cream
Yeah,
cheese
I
is
love
good on
cream
everything.
cheese.
Somebody told me once, eat cream cheese on a bagel with bacon.
Yeah,
And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I tried it.
Cream
It's
Whoa.
awesome.
Cream
Yeah.
cheese on what?
same here.
On a roll or bacon. On a
Ooh.
bagel with bacon.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet that's awesome.
Guy at my
It
old job used to
was.
do that. Yeah, he put me onto that. It's awesome.
This can't be good for you.
No.
It's heart attack on a bun. It's
All right,
on.
you're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Thank you, Bobby.
Put
This
an,
is-
put
this
an,
is an
put
odd
an extra
one.
$3 in the envelope.
This is an
No,
odd
that
one,
guy-
but it does taste good.
That guy's great.
Maple syrup on top of baked macaroni and cheese.
Stop. Really?
I'm afraid
Yes.
to
This
touch
this is getting a little
Yeah, but
elf. This is getting a little elfish here.
Dude, you're talking to a guy that smokes. He's got his palate is. Come on. Did you just say maple syrup on
Baked macaroni and cheese.
I bet it's
baked macaroni?
My uncle
All
used
right,
to
so
do
where
it.
did
That's- I didn't invent this.
What comedy show did you do, and what fucking white trash diner did you guys go to in fucking upstate Catskills?
This was my uncle who lives in upstate New York, so
okay,
it makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He's the one who put me onto it.
You like it that much, huh?
No, I don't like it, but I tried it. I'm like, I see where he came up with that fucking combination.
What's the most fucked up thing you've eaten? Well, I'm asking you. He's been eating. He has the same lemon ice at the Lemon Ice King.
Right.
He's
Lemon.
He's
Lemon
for,
ice is
for
good.
40 years.
Uh-huh.
He knows he's best friends with the guy that runs.
I
the
go
place.
like this
But
every
you like
time
what you like, and that's
every time I
Why
go
change
there.
it? Oh, but don't.
Oh, every
seriously?
time I go to every time
I
I go
like
to,
that too.
every time I go to Lemon Ice King, my friend Mike comes up to me, goes, "What can I get for you?" I know, one flavor, just one flavor, one flavor. Because as I tell him, there's only one flavor. There's lemon. You're the Lemon Ice King. What do I come here for? You don't go to the steakhouse and order the freaking chicken,
Right.
right? It's a Lemon Ice King.
Yeah.
I'm getting lemon ice.
Billy, 40 years, more than 40 years,
Yeah.
he has never ordered anything else.
Never from Lemon Ice King, never.
I'm not talking.
They have 30 flavors.
Dude, he's got
Never
30
even
flavors.
tried anything,
Not even
just-
chocolate, not pistachio, not spumoni, not rainbow, not creamsicle.
Yeah.
Nothing.
My daughter, when she worked for Ralph's, she used to take little spoons, those little spoons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she'd go, try this one. I just go, I want lemon. Why don't you just try this? So I would eat it off the spoon, and it tasted all right, but I'm like, no, thank you. Give me the lemon. And Ralph's makes a good ice, too, but it's nothing close to Lemon Ice King. Lemon Ice King is the best ice. Awesome.
Okay.
You
should
like
get
what you
them as
like.
a sponsor
Yeah.
now.
Right.
I've been telling a guy, listen, we talk about it all the time. That's where he goes. I owe them a dinner. I owe Richie
Oh,
and
God.
Bobby a dinner for a year now
Why
at
is
the park
this?
at the Parkside, because I predicted the Mets were going to make the playoffs last year, and I got my ass kicked in by the both of them. One's a Yankee fan and one's a realistic Met fan.
Ah.
So
Realistic, he puts.
So it is what it is. So now this year they're good, and I missed out. So we're supposed to go to the Parkside, and then we're gonna. Bobby's treating us to ices at the Lemon Ice King after the Parkside. After I've spent $400, he's gonna spend $20 at the Lemon Ice King over a fucking bet.
We might bang it up to 25.
He might hit 25. We might get a large.
Yeah.
But
Whoa, hey, oh.
yeah, that's not, but it is what it is. So that I have to pay my bet, and I still haven't, but I'm soon to be paying my bet of the.
Now, have you set a date, or it's
We
still...
tried a couple of times.
okay.
We'll get there. You know when we're going to get there? The holidays, a year and a
I
half
think we're going to
later.
go there individually.
I
I'm
wanna
going to
get-
go and report back
Right.
that I'm there, and he should just wire us some money so that I can pay for my dinner.
All right, so hey, wait a minute. One of our listeners,
Yes.
Michael Pastillo. You know Michael Pastillo?
Yeah, I know
I
Michael.
love Michael. Good man. Lemon ice with Wise potato chips.
Oh.
What?
What do
That makes the chips soggy.
yeah, I was going to say, what do you eat the chip? And
Lemon ice with Wise potato chips.
Are we scooping it? What are we doing?
Massapequa's own Michael Pastillo. Mike, you should come in here one night. We're on 20 Broadway, right by the CVS.
What I
behind
even-
it.
You know
Potato
what fucking
chips.
blows my mind is this is not Broadway.
But we're
This is
on
Ocean
they,
Avenue.
But they call us Broadway. We're behind the CVS.
We're on the other side, on the other block across from
Give me that.
Broadway, and we're calling it Broadway.
Yes. But Pastillo lives on the water. He's got a beautiful house on the water over here. He can come in one
he
night.
said he's in.
He's going to come in. He's going to sponsor the. He's going to give money for Farmingdale, even though he's in Massapequa, and he's a huge Massapequa guy. But since I'm doing business in Massapequa and helping a Massapequa business, he'll listen to us and hang out with us. Bonnie Scalisi, comedian, awesome person, halfway decent mom. No, I'm kidding.
I worked on it.
Comedian Billy Geyer, good friend, talented. Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello,
I'm a streamer.
and a trumper.
And a trumper.
I'm a trumper, too.
I am a trumper.
I'm a proud trumper. And I was.
I'm
so many
something.
people walking around with the hats now that had 45 and 47. Like they have 45, 47 now. So I hope those wasn't a bad investment for him.
I hope so, too.
He's sitting there going, "What's 45, 47?"
Well, me, yeah.
You are,
actually,
right?
yeah.
I am. What is 45?
All right.
You thought I was
I
the
lost
dumb,
half the room here.
You
I
thought
know
I
what
was
you
the
meant.
dumb one.
It means that he was the 45th president, and he's going to be the 47th president.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I know we're getting invaded right around election time.
And Joe Biden is the 40 deep sixth president.
I can't believe they. Listen, all I could tell you is, come election time, we are getting a visit from one of those big vans with all the Trump flags and everything else. I already had the guy call me up. He goes, "I heard you talk about the guy at the VFW hall." He goes, "I got a Trump flag. I want to come in one night." And he's friends with Jim Seba from the Green Dog, so he's going to come in and hang out one night. It's funny. He turns to me and he goes, "How many listeners you got?" I go, "I don't know." He goes, "What do you mean you don't know?" I go, "Facebook 4,500. Really, in reality, they want to listen. They really listen. 1,200, 1,500, 18. I don't know."
Yeah.
You don't know. He goes, "Do you understand the platform that you have?" I go, "Yeah, I knew about it for a while." I go, "But nobody's ever utilized it." He goes, "Why?" I go, "Because we're comedy, we're a little dirty, and we're not politically correct." He goes, "But you're big Trumpers." I go, "Bobby's a big Trumper." I go, Richie Zarelli's a big Trumper. And most of the people that come on our show is Trumpers. Trump supporters.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you understand the platform?" And he gave me a rally. He goes, "Dude," he goes, "you got something that a lot of people don't have." He goes, "And your comedy." He goes, "Fucking go with it."
Yeah.
Did you smoke weed just now?
No.
Huh.
No. Why? Mike?
You got deep into that.
Because
We got a play-by-play of an entire conversation.
because I had a nice conversation with him. He goes, "Well, I showed him you." I said, "This is." He goes, "Oh, he looks like Keith Hernandez." I go, "Yeah." I go, "Yeah." I go, "He's the comedy guy." I go, "Does Trump?" He goes, "He does Gilbert Gottfried. He does Biden." Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
Gilbert, haven't done that in a while.
I go, "He does some. He does some guy, and we have fun with it." He goes, "Your platform is bigger than anybody else." He goes, "Because everybody's talking women, talking Kamala, and go for it."
Right.
You know what? Oh, this I wiped.
What is that?
Dude, I wiped the table with this when I got here. I never threw it out.
Were you
Ah,
sweating?
how
You sweating?
No, I
Professional.
threw Lysol on a wet rag,
Oh.
and I wiped because DNA went here and they were spitting on the mic, so I cleaned everything up to make it nice in here so you don't get sick.
Oh, by the way, I did the Billy Joel concert the other night.
Oh, how was
right?
that?
This is what happens now. It's a tangent. Go ahead. Yes.
Fucking
So, Bob,
Billy-
how was the Billy Joel concert?
Oh, funny you should ask. Billy Joel was awesome. It was his 150th show.
Wow.
And I had a great spot. I was in a good spot watching it. And he sounded really, really good, but they had in the middle of it, I don't know why, Axl Rose comes
Really?
out and does 2 songs. And not only does he do 2 songs, he does 2 songs that aren't his. It was so fucked up.
What
What
songs,
songs
did
did he do?
Live and Let Die, which he did cover.
Oh yeah,
It's a
they
Paul
covered
McCartney
that.
song.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he did Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
Yeah. Weird.
And you know what? I think his voice is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard video too. It sounds like it is gone.
A friend of mine plays in a Billy Joel tribute band, and he said that the guy who sings Billy Joel sounds more like Billy Joel than Billy Joel.
Oh.
My friend is Robert Soleil, and
Cirque du Soleil?
I should
from
know
Cirque
the
du
name of the
Soleil?
band, but I can't think of it right now.
I was saying, I think it's
After
Cirque
so
du
many
Soleil.
years, your voice just goes.
No,
you
Billy
know?
Joel is 74 years old. He still sounds really, really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
However, the best singer in his group is Michael Del Giudice.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's fucking amazing. He does
Joe
that-
DeJesus. You remember Joe DeJesus used to do
Yes.
the show on
Yes.
Gov's Radio.
Yes.
He's playing for them now. He's
But
doing.
Billy Joel still sounds quite good.
Nice.
He does. And I mean, come on. But he does. He's been doing the same set for years now. He doesn't
It's
like
okay
deviate.
because people like his songs. It's like why fix what's not broken?
Well, I wanted to hear, like something like Billy the Kid, which he doesn't do.
Well,
He
that's
doesn't
a
do
big,
it.
That's
Now,
a
why
big
He
doesn't
won't.
do that?
I don't
That's a
know.
big
He
hit.
says he's tired of doing it, I think. But he doesn't do Captain Jack. He refuses to do it. Won't do it. Doesn't like doing it.
Aw.
Says
That's my favorite.
says it's a bummer for him.
Does he play any songs that are like not popular?
No, I mean,
So they're all popular.
no.
And they get-
Uptown Girl.
He does that. That's part of his encore.
Are there any songs that he doesn't do that you would like to have heard?
Well, he does my favorite, so that's it. And he's made it a staple. which
Bottle
is
of Red
no.
and Bottle of White?
No.
What's your favorite?
Vienna. Vienna's a great
Oh,
song.
Matt Prince owns Vienna in Roslyn. He's got the
But
nightclub.
he told
in-
the story about where that comes from. He met his half brother in Vienna, and he was sitting there, and he just wrote the song in Vienna, and he says, "You know what? When I did the song, he goes, I never thought it was going to be as popular as it is. Everybody likes it." He goes, I never released it as a single, but I do it now. He does it all the time. He does it. Sounded fantastic. Excellent. I don't need to hear with the one this one song he does it. I'm like, in the middle of the night.
No?
I don't like it.
No.
No, I'm out.
I saw him years ago.
Me too.
With Elton John.
I saw him with.
wow.
I saw him with.
But I was in the very last seat, all the way, like literally in Nassau Coliseum, the old Nassau Coliseum, where the wall was behind me, and I was literally the last seat.
As long as you weren't behind the wall.
No, I was not.
That's really last
And the
row.
two of them are so good, but it's so different. But it was a great concert.
Graz, you've seen Billy Joel?
once,
Oh,
long time
Valentina's
ago.
watching.
Oh, hi,
I'm the only one.
Valentina.
All right,
I
look,
mean-
look.
I love her.
You see, we're in the middle of talking.
This is our
Sorry.
show. This
Sorry.
Valentina.
I
she's
was
from.
being
Hey, turn her mic off. Pull that plug again.
Valentina, the mic was turning off on me.
Tell
earlier.
Valentina follows me around, huh? She's at the Breakfast Club. She was at Govs. We brought her at the Govs.
sitting
Then she comes
outside right
here.
now.
We like
She loves it
Valentina.
here.
She won't
She
ever
loves
invite. She's never invited me and Bobby on her show.
Oh.
We're the one people never invited on
Well,
on
why
the
don't you
Breakfast
invite
Club.
her on your show?
Never got a dinner.
I never invited her.
We will invite her.
I invite
and then she'll invite you
I invite
back.
comedians. I don't invite women that doing civil service stuff.
Why don't you invite everybody? You know.
Do the other people on this network or whatever station?
Invite us.
Yeah. Who else is over here?
Michelle Astor.
Michelle Astor's on Wednesdays.
I love
Do you ever
Michelle.
go
We
on
know
her
you
show?
do. Don't talk about it.
Does she ever?
Oh, she's all right. Michelle's all right. Michelle has a show on Wednesday night. She's kicking ass.
Okay.
Disturbed and confused.
Disturbed and confused. Tuesday nights is Monday nights is Tea Time with Teresa, and Teresa sometimes sits where you are.
Okay.
I
love
eight
Teresa.
o'clock. What do they got? They got Rizzuti, the Goot Show, and then they got See You Next Tuesday with the
Kathy and
the
Emily?
Freak Show, Emily and Kathy Arnold.
Yes.
I love Kathy Arnold.
Penis and
I
non-penis.
love them both. Yeah.
I love Kathy.
I'm trying to get on each one of them's nerves. It's not working. I'm just saying I'm throwing little digs. It's just not working and not biting. Emily's like, you keep talking shit,
Between
Graz.
the
I'm not
two
gonna
of us,
bite.
we throw love to everybody.
And between the two of us,
Yeah, but you know what? It's all fun.
yeah,
Yes.
I hope they know that. Kathy knows that. Emily too. Yeah, Emily too. Because we We had Emily on. Emily did a great. I always tell the story. Emily came on. Bobby had no idea, and within 5 minutes, I changed Bobby forever. Emily was doing. Bobby didn't know that Emily was trans.
Yeah.
And she hadn't gotten the voice surgery done yet, but she was talking like a woman at a good rate. And I said, Emily, do the news and talk as a man. Started off with, hi, and then go. First topic, news for the day.
Oh, welcome to the news.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's what she did. She did. Welcome to the news. His mouth dropped to the.
I was like, what the fuck
is going on? It was fun. It was good. We got her. So she's been with us for a while. Kathy Arnold comes on every once in a blue moon. She's good friends with Therese. She's good friends with you, right?
I love Kathy.
You know, I gotta talk to Keith Rad. Keith Rad does the Met games.
Yes,
He's from Valley Stream.
I like him.
And I saw him today.
Please.
And he comes up to me. He goes, Bobby Inzerillo, how are you? I go, hey, oh God, Keith. He goes like this. He goes, Keith Rad, I do the games. I go, I know. I was like, holy shit. So he goes, I go, you know what? I can't believe it. He's like 30 years old.
It's great.
He's got the greatest gig in the world. And he's amazing.
I know he is.
Really,
I listen to
really
him.
good.
I like him.
I said, I listened to you a couple of times when you were doing the Cyclones games. I was like, wow, you're really good. I said, now he's doing Met games. I cannot believe it. He played Valley Stream baseball.
Well, are we getting him on? Sorry.
What the hell is that?
I'm sorry. It's just.
You're on your phone.
I know. It's the music.
So one day I'll see if Keith will do it during the off season, maybe.
Oh, that would be great.
No, he's a sports announcer.
Yeah, he works.
He does the Mets.
Oh,
He's excellent. He works with Howie Rose.
Right.
And he is phenomenal. He's an excellent announcer. The Mets have never missed with their announcer hires.
Those three are fantastic.
I see Steve Gelbs all the time. Steve's pissed. That guy's a great guy, right? So you got Keith Hernandez, you got
Ron Darling,
and you got Gary Cohen. Great crew.
Just voted the
Steve Gelbs.
Just voted the top announcing crew in all of Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Steve
all right.
Gelbs is part of that because he does all the interviews
Correct.
and stuff like that. And he's excellent.
And
at it.
before Steve Gelbs is the guy who's now the head of NFL Fox 5 football.
Unbelievable.
Kevin Burkhardt.
Kevin Burkhardt.
Kevin Burkhardt.
I have a good Kevin Burkhardt.
Do you
We'll
watch
find-
sports?
I was going to ask you that too, Bonnie. Do you
Where-
watch sports? I don't.
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't watch any sports.
My friend Luke is a World War II
Notice
veteran.
we don't care. You can sit there. We're talking amongst us. It is our show, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
Yeah, Limo
Part of
talk
the
is about
show.
you talk about all the topics, including sports, right?
Yeah.
You talk politics. You talk sports.
Well, you lean more on sports because you're into more.
Well, Luke was a World War II veteran that used to work in 312 up on the Excelsior level.
Okay.
He was always there, and he always had a picture of him in the Army and stuff like that. And everybody loved him. Talked to everybody from Astoria, right? Shaking everybody's hand. They're like, Luke, everyone was taking a picture with Luke, right? So Kevin Burkhardt comes up. It was Father's Day. It's like 2014. And he goes, Kevin, I got the cannolis from the pastry shop, right? So he goes, all right. So he goes, let me get him. He goes, oh, where are they? And he's going like this. Kevin Burkhardt, he's like, he's got to get upstairs. He's got to go do something. And he goes, I don't know what happened. I had them over here. Wait a minute. They were right over here. They were on the ledge over here. And I'm sitting there going, and I just saw the cleaning person go by. And I was like, I know what happened. Right? So I go, Luke, let him go. Guy leaves. I go, they're probably in the garbage. He goes, who would throw my fucking cannolis in the garbage? I go, the cleaning guy would.
No.
So I opened the garbage pail. They're all in there. Like, the whole box is in the garbage. Like, right? I lift them out.
Wipe him out.
I go up to the medium room. I go, Kevin, I got the cannolis. Excellent. They're sitting there all eating cannolis.
Oh, shit.
I was like, what the fuck? They didn't touch anything.
That's
No.
like the Seinfeld episode where,
Oh, yeah,
where George
with
takes
the
thing
egg
out.
Claire.
Yeah, the
Yes.
eclair, yeah.
It was on the top.
Exactly. Hi, Teresa Condon. How are you? Sorry.
Am I allowed to do anything on my show? Or are you just gonna? Hi, Teresa. Remember,
Don't forget, though, this is what you do.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Wait, whoa.
Just let Bonnie. You sit back and just let Bonnie do her
But you
thing,
know what?
You know? This is-
Because of what she's
Why don't we just let her just chirp away over there and we say nothing?
right.
okay.
That's what my boyfriend does.
But I have to tell you, to be honest with you,
Blah,
I
blah,
like
blah,
you.
blah, blah.
I like you just doing what you just did. It's keeping me away from
'Cause it's-
doing it.
Because
You don't have to do it.
it's giving that homey feeling because it's you.
Yeah, because it's me.
It feels
But
it
see, he
feels
doesn't-
good because
Time out.
it's normalized to you.
He doesn't get it. He don't get it after all these years.
Oh, I don't get it.
He
I
gets.
get it.
He gets. He
There's
gets
a
it.
time and a place for everything. You take a minute and you do that as a segment, as something you do.
Not a segment,
Not
we-
just blast in the middle of somebody telling a joke, blast out someone's name. Go, oh,
When was
hey,
the, when was
Jimmy's
the la-
watching.
When was the last time
I love to do
When was
that.
the last time I interrupted one of your things? When was
When
the
was the last time I was on?
last week? Bullshit! I haven't interrupted you. I've sat back now because you were right. I was doing that. You were in the middle of the
So
truck.
you stop and we got her.
You're
I'm
right.
his villain.
I noticed it. I told Bobby Lacer, I go, watch, it's a new me. And I get it. And then she walks in, hey Taz, how you doing?
Nobody knew him.
I love Taz.
There's got to be order to the madness. There really does.
Yeah, there is.
There's got to be. And
Whoever controls
Organized
the
chaos.
mic controls the media.
Well, you hear what he said?
organized chaos.
That's what we
Organized
are.
chaos.
That's exactly what we are. At any moment, something could happen. Who could walk in? Pat Walsh might walk in with a case of beer right now. He thinks we're on at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Mike Bott might walk in with a case
We could
of
be
beer.
shotgunning beers any minute
Yeah.
now.
Any minute.
Any minute.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving in about 15 minutes. You guys are going to end the show. Of course, I'm going to call
What time
in.
we on till?
Where are you
We're on
going?
till 10:15.
10:15.
I
going?
have a
Well, that's almost
high
over.
end. We started at
Oh, we're going to give you the rest of the show. Enjoy yourselves, folks. 15 minutes.
It's another 25 minutes. What do you? And I'm only staying for 5-10 more. What's the 15 minutes is not good for you and Bonnie and him to entertain people? And maybe
Really?
and
Why?
take
Billy's mouth is
and,
open.
and take my phone call and you curse me out on the
Then
air.
he's going to fucking call.
I-
and he'll take in.
I
He'll
have
do
to-
another 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'll do one. I'll say goodbye to everybody. Christ Almighty!
I can't believe you're leaving early.
Well, listen, I asked you to come on last week, and last week there was nobody here. It was me, Bobby, and Richie. She wouldn't have
I
been
wasn't
here.
here.
Oh, you weren't here.
Right, he
La-
wasn't
I
here.
did
last
the
week
Blink
it-
182 concert.
Last week it was me and Richie, and we had a blast.
Okay.
All right. Then this week,
Well,
But
you
I
had a
wasn't
better
in-
time?
But I
I
wasn't.
had a good time.
You
People
invited
told
me
me it was-
this week.
People told
Hey
me
everyone,
that they
share
liked,
the
they liked
show.
everything. They
Share
liked
the
you there.
show.
Yeah, share the show.
Share it. Press the share button.
Organized chaos.
Share
Well,
the show for me when tonight.
will.
All right, please share the show on
I
your
already
on
did.
your dazed and confused.
I will
I
if,
did,
you,
I
if you
did.
stay for the rest of the show.
I
Yeah, I'll-
can't. I have a cash lady that I've been taking care of for the
what?
last a cash lady. It's a cash
You said a
job.
cash job.
It's a cash job.
Oh,
It's-
for a
and
ride?
yes, I have to
Oh.
go get changed and
Okay.
and everything else.
So what do
yes.
you put on, like some kind of
Just
a
a
nice
nice-
suit?
nice-
He'll-
Yeah, I put yes. I spray my two sides. I put a nice polo shirt on with a pair of slacks and my dark sneakers.
Now, why wouldn't you dress like that for
Sneakers?
your show?
Come on, are you kidding
Show
me?
some class.
For who?
Yeah,
For who?
exactly.
Elizabeth Batterbeat and for who fucking Taz the resident artist? Richie Ivaroni is calling us. He goes, "Oh, you only got 8 listeners." What the fuck?
Well, they'll see you on the reruns.
Bonnie Scalise, I gotta.
Sad part about that, Richie, is you're one of them.
Yes. Listen, I dress up.
Richie's the best.
This is a fucking hangout for me.
Graz said, Greg DiFilippo said, Graz has got to deliver a pizza pie with extra anchovies.
My job is that our
A
job
tip.
is.
They put the tip on the
They put the tip
on the
on-
credit
yes.
card, or do you get
No,
a cash?
I'm getting cash.
All right.
I'm getting cash. All right. Before I get out of here, Billy.
No tax on tips.
Billy, tell
if
me what
Trump
you
is
think.
elected.
I want your
Look at these. Look at
What do you
these.
want?
All
What do you
right,
want?
stop.
Look at
Look
those
at these
notes.
ridiculous notes.
Stop.
I have my notes
Can
like
you
that
read that,
too,
please? No, the other
Graz.
side.
Look at this
Pizza
shit.
grease.
Billy,
on some
Billy,
of
you
it
want to
and
talk to our
jizz.
sponsors? BAC. Come on.
BAC.
Yeah, go ahead. Take
I
it.
can't read it. I can't read
Go ahead. That's our sponsors, Billy.
BAC. I can't read that.
BAC.
Blood alcohol content.
BAC Systems.
Systems Inc.
Yes.
In Farmingdale.
Yes.
516-797-4990 AC/what?
AC and heat, but right now
They're
They're an
because
HVAC.
they're HVAC, but he's phenomenal in air conditioning
And-
and phenomenal in heat, and he's the man in Farmingdale.
So,
Name
yeah.
is Brian May. What's the phone number again?
516-797-4990.
You know what's so good about this?
What?
It's because if you're cold, this guy will give you heat.
Yes.
And if you're hot, he'll give you cold. I mean,
Perfect. No matter what you're going through.
Thanks, Kamala.
That's a good impression. I like
if
it.
you're cold.
Here's another one coming
The
your way.
laugh has to be more evil.
Bottles
but you
on
got it.
Broadway.
All right, so
ladies
wait.
and gentlemen.
BAC Systems gave us $500 towards the Vicky Vasquez Memorial Scholarship.
Fantastic.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Bottles on Broadway,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, in
And these are bottles that are on Broadway.
That's
Yeah.
Kamala.
I mean, like, you go to Broadway and they got bottles.
The wine you
on-
guys
on
were drinking?
Broadway.
Yes.
Was that from there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's Kamala, by the way. Kamala.
These are
It's a good-
deposit
it's a good
bottles.
Kamala. So if you want to get your drink on in Massapequa,
Are they
1083
Pequins?
North Broadway.
Pequins.
Yes.
Pequins.
She's a Pequin.
It's a Pequin.
Now, Pat Walsh, what does that say?
Realty. Yes.
Pat Walsh Realty,
in
ladies and
Farmingdale.
gentlemen.
Yes.
516-369-8241 if you need Pat Walsh Realty.
You're looking for an apartment or a house? Pat Walsh Realty. All right, before I get out of here, September 14th, I want to hear from both of you and Bobby about what do you think of this comedy lineup of who's going to be showing up that night.
Okay.
September 14th, here's our menu.
Let's
Bobby,
hear it.
we
Let's
have
hear
we have a Paradise Punch, and Bob, you go over the
Paradise
menu.
Punch.
I'm given
Delicious.
something to read. It's like, all right, so you continue with the reading. Bobby.
Greg D. Filippo said, I think Brandon, that's my autistic son, who's sitting over there, would do a better job with the advertisements.
Yeah, what the fuck am I reading here?
That's what's going to be here that night, the Paradise
Hi,
Punch.
Joe
Hi.
Poopy Asher.
Who do you got?
If you come down to Paradise Studios
September
to watch
14th.
the pay-per-view program on September 14th, you'll be greeted with a list of beverages that include water for $2,
Oh.
Pupsy for $3.
Pepsi.
What is Pups?
Yeah.
Looks like Pupsy. We like Coca-Cola. Diet Pepsi $3. Ginger ale $3.
That's not
So
bad,
anything
Here
that's
you go.
carbonated,
Yes, Comwell.
yeah.
It's $3.
and the coffee and tea are only $2.
That's correct.
So you're better off buying 2 coffees and 2 teas than you are better off than buying 2 ginger ales.
That's right, Kamala.
I think about it.
Alcohol? Alcohol?
This is great stuff. All right, Coors Light $5.
It's not bad.
Heineken $5.
Not bad.
Oh, wait. Modelo $5.
Yep.
We're gonna go on to Miller Lite, which is a domestic beer,
Yes.
also $5.
Yes.
And Blue Moon Belgian White $5. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that all beers are $5.
Give me that, please. All right.
Ain't bad.
Truly, shut the fuck up. I'm reading the list.
Go ahead, sir.
Truly assorted waters $5. Red wine,
$5.
$5.
white wine
$5. $5.
$5. Food, hot dog $5. Big pretzel stick,
$5.
chicken nuggets,
$5.
pizza bagel,
$5.
and then we have potato chips
$5.
$1 and $2.
Whoa,
All right.
All right.
Now I don't know what the difference between the $1 potato chips and the $2
Maybe
potato
they're
chips.
bigger.
Bigger bag.
Yeah. Well, I got to make sure I bring some 5s with me.
All right.
Bring
Charlie
your five.
Myers.
Charlie Myers, love Charlie.
Justin McDonald, the beef jerky man.
Yes, I haven't seen Justin in a while. It's awesome.
Joe Pontillo.
$5.
I love Joe Ponzillo.
Brendan Ryan.
Brendan
$5.
Ryan, Nice.
Matt Arvalo.
Nice.
$5.
Teresa Farrell.
$2.
Michael Nicoli is hanging out that night. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably
hangs
going to
out for free.
He hangs out. Yeah, Mike can
Okay.
come and hang because Mike has done a lot for us.
Now, people are going to be here doing stand-up.
Oh, hold on. I'm
Or-
not done. I'm
or
not
is it
done.
gonna be
Michael Zimmerman.
organized
Now, you've been
chaos?
fighting with Zimmerman on Facebook. You all right with Zimmerman? I noticed you fight with
No,
him.
take him off the list.
How can you
I noticed
argue
that.
with
Oh, I'll
You're
have
not
to
going
go
to do that
look
to
at
the
that.
kid. You're going to break his heart.
I don't care.
I'm taking Zimmerman off the list.
Take him
How,
we don't want him.
how can you argue with it? What happened?
Oh.
Or you don't want to talk about it?
Baseball.
No, I do want to
Oh,
talk.
baseball.
Bottom line is he puts out this stupid post, about how Met fans should apologize for criticizing Francisco Lindor because old, nerdy, ill-informed, stupid Met fans don't know any better what a good ball player is. But meanwhile, he didn't make the All-Star team. He's getting booed out of the ballpark 2 years in a row for April and May every year. Doesn't come through until June. And I got to sit here and apologize for him. So I said, no. He deserved it. He definitely deserved it. And matter of fact, the fact that he plays in front of a really demanding audience like he does at Citi Field makes him excel. Okay? Makes him play a little harder. We're not paying the guy for 4 months. We're paying him for 6. He's got to play all year. You don't build championship teams based on the fact that somebody only plays 4 months. Yeah, he's doing okay now. He's hitting 252. Okay, I'm not gutting the hats and horns out for 252.
You hear that, Zimmelman?
But he's.
I was
Think
gonna
about
say,
that the next time you make a post.
So you know what he
on
writes?
social media.
So now I wrote a couple. All I wrote was it was well deserved. He writes, "Eat shit to me."
Whoa!
Oh, then are you?
Yeah, he did.
Zimmerman, that is grounds right now for suspension and no longer putting you on September 14th until you get on the phone over the next 2 months and apologize.
And he goes, just because you don't know any better,
wow,
you would know that he does this every year. Yeah. And I'm like, just because I do know a lot, I know that it's not good enough to only play 4 months a year.
Bill, you might be taking Zimmerman's spot.
Okay, right.
Larry Izzo.
I love Larry.
And Bonnie Scalise. Larry Izzo's a friend of Bobby's.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
And we actually like him a lot. It's funny, what happens around here, we get him, and then everybody else puts him on the show. Their other shows.
Okay.
So we're the leaders.
Okay.
You're like,
Well, that's
you're
good.
not allowed on anybody else's here. You're only allowed
I
Going
don't
on
want
here-
to go on anybody
Going
else.
on here is like going on Carson.
Right.
You go on here, everybody else wants you.
Dude, did you tell me
Exactly.
that? How many years ago at Governors, when you used to turn to me and go, we just had them on. Why are other people? I go, because they were following the leader. And they're
Sure.
still doing it, right? It's fucked up. We have them on 3 weeks later on another show here. And nobody had them on before that.
Like they were good on there.
It's an influential show.
So Bonnie, Larry Izzo, Michael Nicolia, Michael Zimmerman suspended right now, Teresa Farrell, Matt Arvalo, Brendan Ryan, Joe Pontillo, Justin McDonald, Charlie Myers, and Billy Geyer.
So you know what? You know what he's got to learn?
Comedy.
What he's got to learn is
Comedy.
I've been coaching baseball and I've been involved in baseball my whole life, but I've been coaching baseball for over 30 years. And I know what Francisco Lindor, and I have always said Francisco Lindor is a very talented, excellent ball player.
I know.
He made a play today that was phenomenal. But anyway, but the point is he was dipping down to his one knee to swing. And I said, as long as he keeps doing that, he's going to hit 100. He's not going to hit. And now he's swinging all right, but still, he's only hitting 250 something.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. September 14th, what's happening is Bobby and I and Richie are going to be sitting at a desk in the middle over there like a Carson show.
Okay.
We're going to be hanging out. We've got people, some dignitaries coming to hang out with us. Lou Gatto, he's a 92-year-old up-and-coming old man comedian that likes jokes
He's
and everything
just
else.
getting started in his career.
Yeah, just getting started. Bly Jim Hughes, who's basically a superstar in Farmingdale. He's a social studies teacher. Nobody's ever cheated in his class, even though he was
blind.
Yes.
Wow,
He's
fantastic.
just retired. Little Mikey LaGerfo, who does Blitz Sports, we got him started. And now he's got one of the most popular sports shows on Long Island. This little kid, he's 10 years old. And Greg DiFilippo is a dignitary. He's coming in for all the times that he just... Greg's been sharing a show.
Greg is coming?
Dude,
Cool.
Greg, if he comes in, Greg's been sharing the show for us. He takes the pressure. I don't have to do it. And for the fact that he does it and gets it out there, we're all over and we're doing really well. So those are the
fantastic. Sounds like fun, man.
That's just supposed to be hanging out with us. All the money's going to the Vicky Vasquez Fund.
Okay.
Those people, like you said, BAC Systems, Bottles on Broadway, and Pat Walsh Realty. Bottles on Broadway and Pat Walsh gave us $50 each. So that's where the $600 has come to right now. I think it's at $650. I think Robert Latronica Law is throwing us $50 too. So I'm going to get stuff about Rob Latronica next time, and we'll promo Rob Latronica Law. I used Rob Latronica 3 times. He's won all 3 times for me. He's a phenomenal lawyer. He's clean cut. He's the shit. And if anybody else falls,
He's the shit.
He's the shit.
The shit.
Rob
That's
Latronica.
in the ad.
Rob, if you come out of Governors,
Rob Latronica.
if you come
he's
out of
the shit.
If you come out of Governors and look to the right, the Latronica Law Firm is the building on the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
Right in that parking lot.
Wow.
All right, he right.
Yeah.
I've got nothing bad to say. Rob is the man. He's not like any other lawyer that I've ever dealt with. Him and Frank Palladino, in my eyes, are the two best lawyers that I've known, just to let you know. All right?
I told you spoke to that guy. I want to see that guy come down, that guy Nick that spoke to you last week when I was doing the concert.
Yes.
Yeah, he does limos.
All right.
He
so,
drives a beautiful truck.
All right.
A beautiful van.
Well, hey, I could use the work, and we'll figure it out. We'll farm it out. All right, listen. Guys, we're going to continue from here. Comedian Bonnie
look,
Scalisi.
we are going to put together a solid 8 minutes.
No, you got about another
Can I bring Brandon up?
if
Sure.
you'd like to.
Okay. Well,
Hold on.
I'll sit in the
So how
Razzle
much
spot
longer
and
you want us to do? Another half hour?
No, you're
Another
out of here at
hour?
10:15.
10:15. I got my
8
watch right
minutes.
here.
got
We're
about-
comedians. We stop exactly on time.
You got about 9
We're going
minutes.
to flash the
All
light.
right.
That's right.
I think we're back next week. You'll hear about us during the week, guys. Good night. God bless. I
Thank
love you
Graz,
all.
for having
Thanks
me.
for having me,
Thanks for
Graz.
sharing the show, and treat everybody with love and respect. Bye.
Nice.
Hey, thanks for stopping in tonight.
Thank you.
guys.
I love
Thank
you.
you.
I love you. Good
We
job.
enjoyed having you on.
Good job by you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As always.
Please come again.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, intern
Thank you.
Vinny.
Come again.
Thank you. Come again. Thank you, Bobby Lacera, for fixing everything. Bye.
Want to take the donuts?
No, the donuts are for you. Bye.
Oh,
Love you.
bye, Graz.
Bye.
Bye,
All right,
Graz.
Brandon,
Thanks for
come
everything,
here.
buddy.
Bye, baby.
I'll see you soon. Does he always say treat everybody with love and respect? Is
That's
that
a joke.
Oh.
No, he does it. He does it every week. He says it every week, and I laugh at him every week because we don't treat everybody with love and respect. We
No.
respect, but what do I got to get into this love and respect thing? Where does
Right.
it even fit in with the format of this program at all?
Right. No, it's random, but it's funny.
Treat everybody with love and
is
respect.
my son,
We sit here
Brandon.
ragging on people for an hour and a half, and then we tell them
Say
to treat
hi.
everybody
Hi,
with love and
Brandon.
respect. Hi, Brandon.
Hello, Brandon. How are you?
Good.
Do you want a donut?
Yes.
He had one already. Are you on a second donut?
One
Yes.
second.
All right.
Why not? The box is here. You might as well have them. No
We
one-
have a giant box of donuts. You might
Which
as
one
well.
do you want?
You know, when Krispy Kremes was good for something, because until Krispy Kremes came out, donut boxes used to be this like shoe box, right?
Uh-huh.
And they'd all be sideways in the
Ah.
donut. You remember
I
that?
don't remember that.
No, they'd all be side. They came out. Krispy
do
Kremes
remember
came
that.
out with the flat box.
You
Ah.
enjoy
The
it,
flat
Brandon?
box. Is
And
that a
that's
good
when
donut?
I
Duncan
like the flat
took that
And so
idea.
Duncan took the
They
idea from them.
stole it. They stole
So,
it.
and I love these places that change their name to the same name. We're no longer Dunkin' Donuts anymore. Now we are Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
what the fuck is that? Astoria Federal Savings Bank years ago changed their name to Astoria Bank. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, well,
Little
donut-
Caesars
donuts-
Pizza.
Donuts. I don't know. I never really loved donuts.
Donuts are amazing. I eat a donut, it's delicious, but it hurts my stomach later
For
on.
special occasions,
A special
I'll buy
occasion, you
donuts.
got to have a donut.
Yeah.
You gotta have a donut.
Yes.
Like if somebody's having a birthday and they bring in donuts, you're having a donut. When's your birthday, Brandon?
July 7th, fish market.
July when?
7th fish market.
What day is your birthday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Wow.
wow.
See?
Yeah. He's gonna be 26.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're getting old.
Yep.
Happy birthday, buddy.
And his medical insurance ends.
Oh
no,
yeah.
he's
well,
got
Oh, no.
other medical insurance, but I mean
Oh,
the
okay.
one when I mine for him ends on your 26th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he
Now, you
has-
doing anything
he has a
special on the
secondary.
birthday?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Believe it or not, we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse
Ooh.
because he likes that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
Love me some Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, that's good.
I took him and his twin sister, my daughter, to Jordan's
so wait a minute,
Lobster
Billy,
Con.
Billy. His sister, since that's her son,
Mm-hmm.
is also her daughter.
That's right.
So we just cleared that up.
And they both have the same birthday.
Oh, wow.
So I took them after his camp show to Jordan's Lobster Farm.
Wait, where's she tonight?
It was so good. I actually don't know. She's either at her
That's good.
boyfriend's house or she's at my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, where did you go? The lobster farm? What did you say?
Jordan's Lobster Farm.
That's in
my-
Island Park. Isn't it?
yes, in
Yeah.
Island Park. I'd never been there.
Yeah, it's a nice
fantastic.
place. The guy took me in the basement down there, showed me all the lobster tanks. Unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I had my first lobster roll. It was so delicious. And Brandon had a hamburger with a cheeseburger. And I posted it, and somebody goes, "Why is that kid having a hamburger at Jordan's Lobster Farm?" And I'm like, "Because he likes what he likes." You know.
This goes
He
back to
doesn't
what I
like
was saying
lobster.
before about
Yeah,
buying.
exactly.
You know, you don't buy chicken over at the steakhouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But
You like what you like.
Lemon Ice King, you get a lemon ice.
Lemon ice.
But he's usually asleep by now, so he's doing
Wow.
very well. I stay up all night. You probably have the same sleep patterns. Comedians.
I've been like a little bit more healthier, so I've been going to sleep a little bit earlier now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Not me. I can't get it. I can't.
No?
Can't fall asleep before like 4 o'clock would be early for me.
Have you
4
always
o'clock
been
in the
like that?
morning.
Yeah, 4
Yeah?
o'clock in the morning.
And
But
you-
I don't
What time
work
you
the next
sleep till?
day. I get up at 7:45 to put him on on the bus,
Mm.
and then at like 8:30 I go back to sleep to like 12:30. So I get like interrupted sleep. That's probably why I'm forgetting everything
Yeah.
because I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have
Sleep
any
is
real
important.
sleep.
You're just taking intermittent naps.
Correct. I'm taking intermittent.
And you've done that
naps.
for how long?
years
forever?
now,
Years?
like 6 years.
Oh, damn.
So my mind is going.
Sleep is important.
I know.
I was struggling for a while when I was more overweight.
Oh, thank you,
I
Greg.
wasn't fucking sleeping good. But
My
now-
mother always said it's very important to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, Graz
And
is
morning
tuned in.
comes. She used to always say, "Get to sleep. Morning comes fast.
Mm-hmm.
Morning comes fast."
It does. But your health can fall apart if you're not
No, no
sleeping
que-
good.
No question.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I was never a good sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people are good sleepers, some people are not.
Use an alarm
Yeah.
clock?
Yes.
I do not.
You just automatically get
Automatically get up.
up? Wow.
Is it always at like a certain time?
No, I get up when I need to get up. If somebody told me you got to be up at 4:30 tomorrow morning, I'd be up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
awesome.
how I do it. I don't want to know how I do it, but it works.
Wow.
I'll get up at like 3:45 and be, well, I got another few minutes. I get up and I go back to sleep for another.
Wow,
20
that's
minutes.
amazing. No alarm.
No alarm ever. Never use an alarm clock.
Since Graz is not here, there's only 3 minutes left. We should roast Graz,
You want to? Want to?
but in a good way.
In a good way.
Well,
What can you say about him? I mean,
What can you say about Graz? In the audience, give us some feedback. What can you say about Graz?
Well,
I like
Bob-
his enthusiasm. That's not really a roast, is it? That's like
No, that's like a compliment.
Yeah.
Just cut the roast right here.
I'm not good at roasting people.
Well, I love how he left early. I mean,
No, he
Jeez.
does this a lot.
oh, he does?
Yeah, he does this here and there.
His
I don't wanna
show
say not a
used to
lot.
be like, how long is this show? An hour and
We
a
have
half?
changed. It's always been an hour and a half, but we have changed our time slot so many times. It's just I don't even know anymore. We used to do different nights. We used to do Wednesdays. We used to do Thursdays. We used to do Mondays.
Hey,
I don't remember. I don't know if we did Tuesdays, but I bet we did it at one point. And never. The only night we never did, I think, was Saturday. We never did Saturday, but we've been doing Sundays now for a few years here, and we different times. Like Tony over at Governor's switched us from we were first at 8:30, then we were 9 o'clock, then he moved us to 9:45, and that was ridiculous.
That's
And what was the
late.
point of the change?
Don't answer it. The point of the change was Tony wanted to do his show before ours.
Oh, okay. What's the music about?
That's the phone,
Oh, okay.
which we can't answer. I wouldn't
Oh,
even
somebody's calling in?
know. It's Graz.
How do we answer it?
I don't know how we answer. I don't know.
It's your show.
No, I don't ever answer the phone because I know it's him. I don't want to.
Oh, it's.
Look, he's getting mad.
We have 1 minute. One
We have
minute.
1 minute.
So,
All right, good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And
That's not up to you to do
share
that.
the show.
Yeah, just the fact that he answered the phone, we get an extra 3 minutes.
Oh, an
That's
extra
how it
3
works.
minutes.
We don't got an extra 3
What up,
minutes.
Graz?
We got 1 minute.
We're at 10:18 now. Look at that.
Do you have shows coming up, Bonnie, that you want to?
Well, Felix said when Graz takes you for a ride, you wish you get whacked. I don't know what that means.
Shut up.
Leave Graz, take the cannolis.
Yeah, so I know that. Thank you, Graz, for having us on, and share the show. And the only show I know that I can remember off the top of my head without looking at my calendar is a McNeely show, August 30th, in the Giggles room
in the Giggle Room in Levittown.
at 8 o'clock.
September
Nice.
14th.
That's the only one I can. I
Bonnie.
have others, but I
September
can't think of
14th.
them right now. What is Graz saying?
September 14th was because he.
September 14th. September 14th.
September
you got a show.
14th. Right, I'm going to be in Graz's show.
Right, September 14th,
Right here on
I'm going to be at the
Strong Island
Terryville
TV.
Fire
And-
Department.
and-
Guys, I know.
And Felix goes, never do
He'll
my
be
jokes
45
again.
minutes away.
Sorry, Felix. All right, it's time for us to stop because it is 10:15.
No.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thursday,
We're
I'm
gonna
at
get off.
Radigan's Pub.
Which pub?
Radigan's Pub.
Where's Radigan's?
Radigan's is in East Hempstead.
I've seen it, yeah.
I'm headlining
Oh,
Thursday.
nice.
A bunch of funny people are on it. Come on down, 8 o'clock Thursday.
Radigan's Pub, Thursday
Radigan's
night.
Pub.
All right, cool. Anyway, I'm going to be at
Just
Fireman's
drown 'em out.
Field tomorrow hitting ground balls to a bunch of 12-year-olds. So if you want to
Nice.
stop by and watch that, go do it. Just sit along the baselines, and we can have a good time. But anyway, we're going to have a good night.
Have a good night,
We'll
everybody.
see you.
Wave to the camera.
And Brendan, good night.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Now, we're up to our long distance. Now, we're up to our long distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. It's a last goddamn time. I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is that's up tempo, and I got to talk about a fucking dog dying.